And hello, everybody. We are
That is
back.
Hello, ladies and gentle nerds, and welcome to our D&D campaign.
Ladies and fellowsmen.
gays, bays, and theys.
We are-
Space.
You know
We
which
are-
one you are.
We are back with more
I'm all
Dungeons
free.
and Dragons. Where last we left off, before my internet decided it wanted to say, "Gotcha, bitch."
Lol, nope.
Our party
Lol.
was in the Cragmaw Castle, fighting their way through, at this point attempting to hold their ground after killing King Grawl in his room, now being bombarded by a plethora of hobgoblins. We ended at the start of Belladonna's turn, who is now currently guardboard.
I like to imagine if we're in the middle of a battle, they just turn into like a wooden statue instead.
They're just a plank of
No,
wood.
they pop into cardboard and fall on the floor.
They
That's hilarious.
plank of wood and just falls over. All right, so skipping Bella's turn because they are not with us this evening. It's the Spoy's turn, and he's going to attack Belvier in this long struggle of a 1v1
Dude.
fight here.
Him and Silder are like are like doing this like really intense action anime like rivalry thing here, where like they'll hit each other and then they monologue for a bit, and then they hit each other and then they monologue for a bit.
Ah, you
You
really got
will never take the crown.
Ah, I will
I
avenge
see.
my king.
I see your Schwartz is as big as mine.
Well, this guy does not hit. So, that's his turn.
I love that he has one swing that he can make.
Yep. Alright, now it is this boy's turn who's going to swing at the daily.
Swing daily.
Fuck this dude.
I need to remember what their attack bonuses are, because it's been a week. That's a 15, which I do not believe hit.
Nope, doesn't it?
Alright. Now it is Sildar's turn, and lo and behold, it's now time for the other half of that cinematic 1v1.
Mm-hmm.
And I gotta pull up his stats here. Also does not hit. Just
They're
cling,
like clashing. They're like smacking blades across. Like the hobgoblin swings a blade and Silder like steps back and then parries and then riposte, and the guy like steps back
blocks
and
with
catches it.
bats with the shield, goes in for his own swing, and it's just
Yeah, just like ping, 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 ping.
these guys are having a
Actually,
very
we are evenly matched.
these guys are having a real Star Wars battle here.
This is like I think it's more Inigo Montoya versus Wesley from
Yeah.
Princess Bride, where they're like having a little. No, I don't know. I don't think they'd be that flirtatious.
They're not trying to stab each other with rapiers here.
That's true. They are using broadswords.
It's also not
Long
it's
swords.
also not Megamind and Metroman.
It's more like Megamind and Titan.
Titan.
Just,
Titan,
and this is
alright.
where we do some witty back and forth. You start. I'm not sure how to reply to that. Okay, so let me get some measuring going.
It is now the Slayer's turn.
Just remember, it might be Monday, but it's a short week and it ends with pie.
That's 20 feet. It's 25 feet. And even if you count her as difficult terrain, that's still 30 feet.
Yep, which I am going to have to classify her as in the way.
Difficult terrain. Yeah, she's like cardboarded like up in the thing, and like I like step over her gingerly and like and walk through, and then
You're-
go right.
You're
up
being
next
careful
to
not
her.
to leave a footprint.
Yeah, I'm trying not to step on her because I don't want to accidentally snap the cardboard, and we'll have to bend it back later. She'll look all
God, I need to get
Too young to
somebody.
have back problems.
I need to get somebody just to draw each of these characters as just as like a 5-year-old cardboard cutout.
Daily, that's you. I could do it with crayons. I might do it with crayons.
Well, that's what I mean, like the crayon art style.
I will just buy some crayons
You
and
just
do it on a paper.
no, you literally just have to do. You just have to do it in paint because paint actually has a crayon brush.
Yes, it does. Anyways, Helly, I'm gonna swing
at the green boy here.
at the green boy.
All
I
right.
still have one superiority dice.
If you do,
No, I have two. I have two because I haven't used my little one yet. And I haven't marked off my fourth one of my... I used 3 earlier.
I know you used a handful against against our
3.
drow.
I used 2 against the drow. No, 3 against the drow.
Yeah.
And my action surge. Don't forget the action
Yes,
surge.
I do remember the action surge.
Yeah, I'm gonna just... Yeah, 2 swings on this fucker. You were my good boy. You were my good boy. That's a 9 plus 7.
For 16, does not hit.
And a 17 plus 7.
That one does hit.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna just do some damage on this guy then, because I only hit him with 1, right?
Yes, you only hit him with 1. You hit him with the second attack.
Okay. D8 plus 6, if I remember correctly. That is... Let me just do my counting again. I have to remember if it's 6 or... Okay, it is 6. So that's going to be 10 points of damage.
Alright. That didn't save there, but that's fine. I know what his HP is.
Is he still standing?
He is still alive. I'm gonna quickly just move the corpses out of the way just so I can interact with this guy a bit easier.
Sounds like a plan.
Alright, that's your turn.
Can I shield bash him with my offhand bonus action? Like, I can't remember if we decided that I can actually hit him with my shield on my offhand. I wouldn't get any proficiency with it.
I know we looked it up before. I don't remember the ruling because that's been a few weeks at this point.
I think, if I remember correctly, the ruling is that it's an improvised weapon, which I'm not proficient in.
Yes, but you've also done both of your action attacks.
Well, that's just a single action, though. I get 2 attacks as my first action. And I haven't used my bonus action, and offhand attacks are usually with a bonus action. And I'm chaining it with the last attack, which hit.
Well, no, you've done 2 attack actions. You don't get multiple attack actions.
You get an offhand attack, and I only...
Yeah, I'm saying you were saying that you've done 2 attacks for 1 action, but that is your action.
Yeah. That's my standard attack. I have 2 attacks at 5th level.
Yes.
Can I offhand attack him?
I'm trying to re-look up the rulings here.
There's a 5e variant rule.
Bashing. A shield bash is an attack performed with your shield adds a bonus action. You do not add your ability modifier to the damage dealt. Unless that modifier is a negative.
Yeah.
So, improvised weapon, which I don't remember what the rule is for an improvised weapon.
It's a d6.
So yeah, go ahead and...
Want to hit him again.
it's a D4, not a D6.
It's a D4? Okay. Well, I'm going to swing that attack. Using
Alright,
just...
no bonuses.
That's a 4.
That's a 4?
Yeah.
And it's not hitting.
It's fine. I
All
still
right.
tried it.
DSA, it is now your turn.
Cool. I want to go investigate that room.
Okay.
Grandma's too hurt to do anything crazy, so...
Let me pull this up real quick, because...
I'm not going in. I'm going to open the door and look first. Because somebody keeps reminding us to check for traps.
Yeah.
I don't know who, but somebody does.
The ghosts in your head. It's the ghosts in your head.
Do you wish to check for traps?
Yes, I do.
Please roll a perception.
Investigation is checking for traps.
Or investigation.
Can I go perception instead, pretty please?
Go ahead.
Cool. It's an 18 plus 5, so 23.
With your perception, you perceive no traps.
Cool. I'll walk in and see what's going on.
This partially collapsed chamber was once a comfortable bathroom. It still contains a large tub, unused by the castle's current occupants.
Oh.
Damn dirty.
Helly, what kind of pristine quality is this tub in? Is this like a clawfoot?
Is it cast
tub?
iron?
Yeah.
Is
What's it made out of? Is it
Grandma
like
may need to take a bubble bath to help heal her up. So.
It is a large tile tub.
Oh, okay. So it's built in, made out of ceramic tiles. Is there a way for water to get in it, like a pump, one of those pump nozzle things that they sometimes have?
We need a description of the bathroom, please and thank you, in more detail.
I mean, there's likely still a faucet. Does the faucet still work, on the other hand, is up for question. Castle is fairly run down as by the collapsing walls.
I mean, try the faucet. What's the worst that could happen?
I mean, like, Grandma really shouldn't be fighting anyway, so yeah, I'll try the faucet.
Okay. Alright. Roll me a strength check.
Oh, it's rusted as hell.
Okay, well, this is, plus 0, so whatever I get on the dice is what it is. It's a 10.
Right, with a 10, congratulations, you've opened up the faucet and just a spider just crawls out of the faucet.
What kind of spider? Is it like
Burn
a
the whole
daddy
house
long
for
leg?
Burn the whole castle now. The whole castle needs to be burned down.
Roll
now.
for dangerous spider.
What do I roll for?
Roll for nature or animal handling.
Animal handling is like, ooh, a spider. Come here, little guy. Nature
A
is
6
what kind
on
of
nature.
Hey, it's a spider. That's about all you know.
Okay.
It's a spider.
I want to take one of my empty jars and try to trap the spider in the empty jar.
Technically, her actions would be up now.
Yes, your actions are up at this point. You can do that on your next turn.
Fine.
I love the idea of Grandma collecting a spider and then giving it to Essence.
All right.
Why can't Grandma just do it? Grandma's not attacking nobody.
Because we're in structured time.
Yeah.
Cardboard cutout Essence. Wait,
The
is
cardboard
Essence
cutout Essence is doing cardboard cutout things.
She gives me the help action to catch the spider.
All right. Now it is.
Actually, given what we know of Essence would in fact use the help action to help Nan catch a spider. So I would say Cardboard Essence should be able to do that.
I think so too.
Next turn. Hey, look, there's another guy back there. That's
And
a lot of
another
bugbears.
one.
Oh,
And
that's
another
a lot of bugbears. Look, there's 4
hobgoblins, not bugbears.
Worst. What? Arguably worse.
All right. Daily, it is your turn.
We're smacking this guy.
All right.
Guy that hit me. The guy who tried to hit me. We're smacking him.
It's roll the
Are
hit.
you one-handed or two-handed, Daily?
One-handed. I have my shield.
She remembered.
I'm proud of her. I'm so proud of her.
They grow up so fast.
They grow up so fast.
Anyway, my first attack probably doesn't hit because I got a 9.
A 9, in fact, does not hit.
Okay. Second attack is a 25.
A 25 does hit.
Alright. I can see past this guy and see the guy behind him, right?
Yes.
I see that there's still more and I can hear the commotion in the hall.
Yeah.
Oh, there's gonna be more that I'm battling. Okay.
Yeah, keep the spell.
We are not. Yeah, we are not. Yeah, I'm just gonna hit him. I'm just gonna hit him. That's 4 damage.
4 damage.
Or wait, no, 4. Wait, I add my. Plus the dueling. Okay, yeah, that's 6 plus my strength modifier, right?
Yep.
Okay. That is
So-
9. I
All
forget
right,
everything that I can add to damage.
He's bloody, but he's not dead.
Hey,
Don't
he's
worry,
still.
I'll hit him again.
You can hit him again, right?
Well, she already
Oh,
did 2
okay.
attacks.
Okay.
Yeah. I missed the first one, but I can hit him again. I really doubt he's gonna hit me and do enough damage.
We got
I got
time, and they're bottlenecked. We'll be fine.
All right, is that your turn?
I mean, the only other thing I can do is move,
Don't do that.
and I don't want to do that. So
Please.
All right.
I beg you.
Next
good
turn.
situation.
Next turn is this guy, and
Hey!
He's just gonna get in line.
Hey, it's a conga
You
line
know-
of death. We're doing really
You know that theme song for King of the Hill? Yeah, that's what's happening here.
All right, it is now Cardboard.
I'm pretty sure
Bella,
that
which-
song is called Get in Line. Get It in Line. I'm pretty sure that's the same song.
All right, so now it is
Battle
Red's
of the
turn.
Century continues.
It's by the Very
And
Naked
you know,
Ladies.
he is actually going to attempt to shove Seldir.
Ah, fuck. This is about to get way harder.
And
That's
Shove
contested,
w-
right?
yes, I'm trying to remember the rulings for contested shoves.
It's he makes the attack. If he hits him, he then contests strength versus either strength. So it's an athletics versus athletics or acrobatics, depending on Silder's choice.
So I'm reading over shoving real quick. Using your attack action, you can make a special melee attack to shove a creature, either knock it prone or push it away. The target of your shove must be no larger than one size and must be within your reach. You make a strength athletic check contested by their strength or
Okay, so
athletics
you
or
don't
dexterity.
have to roll the hit. You don't have to roll the hit. He's just trying to shoulder check him into the corner.
Yeah, which that is with the Hobgoblin, a 21 against Saldir, and he's not really proficient in any of that shit, so he's just gonna roll. We'll have him do his strength, because that's his best. He is shoved.
God damn it.
Saldir got a 5.
Got pushed. Is he pushed prone or pushed back?
He is pushed back.
Okay, fine.
The boys are trying to get into the room, and this guy's gonna use his movement to get up to here.
Nessa, we're in a target-rich environment.
Cast fireball.
Somebody cast fireball, quick!
Unfortunately, I don't have Fireball. And also, something weird is going on right now because I swear that, like, everything you guys are saying is going through. I'm not sure if it's hearing on your end. So I need to troubleshoot for a moment.
Well, you're about to
Can
get
you guys-
swung on.
And do you guys hear an echo, though?
I hear a little bit of an echo.
Very tiny.
Okay. I don't know how to fix this.
That's a 22 to hit daily. And it is two-handed swing.
Fortunately, that does hit.
Okay, time to roll lots of dice.
God damn it. We're about to lose daily.
Yeah, I got it.
We're about to lose you daily. How much health do you have?
That is 27 damage.
Ooh.
And I am down.
Yep.
So about that,
But not dead. But
you're not
dead.
dead,
No longer
but you
have
are
the
down. The ore is
longer
Had there
down.
been had there been
Ellie,
3 more
this-
damage, I would have been dead.
Helly, please don't flank me.
Hey, he's not gonna move in at the moment. He's gonna relish in his knocking down of the drunk paladin. The sometimes drunk paladin.
And also,
Alcohol.
I'm in his way.
No, he can step on you if you're prone.
Yeah.
It just would
Alright.
give him disadvantage on his attacks. But
Prone. What if I fell over and I'm leaning against the doorway?
you're prone.
He's gonna, if you fell over, he's just gonna push you forward and then walk over you.
I don't have anything
Fuck
I
this
can do
guy.
to heal her.
Alright, well, Saldir's gonna reattempt to block the doorway. You know, it
Good
it
job,
makes
Sylvan.
sense. And he's going to swing at the boy.
I think I may have fixed my
And
issue.
that is not gonna hit. That's a 13.
It's about to go very bad.
He does get another attack. That's another 13.
There's so many of them.
Alright, X, it's your turn.
Sildar, stop rolling like shit.
He rolled 2 9s, man.
Fucker. Okay, I am going to take my first swing after Orc in the Doorway number 1.
Orc in the doorway. This guy, green.
Yeah, Orc in the Doorway. I don't care about the guy behind me yet. I care about Orc in the Doorway.
He's just
Okay.
orc in the doorway. Alright.
Orc in the door.
That's a
Orc in the
12
door.
plus 7, so 18 to hit.
12 plus 7 is 19.
19, sorry.
And that does hit.
Okay, and remember, he two-handed it, so he doesn't get his shield right now.
Yep.
Fucking hit this guy. Please, oh god, please, roll better than nothing. Okay, that's a 6 plus 6, 12 points of damage. That wasn't bad. Oh, thank god.
Okay, I think I figured out the issue. The issue is that I had Helly very loud, and Helly's louder than normal.
I am
How-
going to... Helly, question.
Possible
With
answer.
With my second attack, can I shove Daly away from me?
Where are you wanting to shove her?
Okay, I want to step onto where that guy is and shove Daly 5 feet away from me.
So you want to shove her into here?
Yeah, into that spot.
I will let that be your, because it's part of your attack action. It's a shove.
It's gonna use my attack.
Yes. You may do so.
Okay, I'm shoving Daly.
And because
Away from
Daly is incapacitated, she fails all dex and strength saves.
And from where I'm at, does that orc there have... I can move again. I'm going to move back 1, and I'm going to use my quick toss feature to throw a javelin at the red guy.
Okay.
I need more snacks. I've got more
Fucking
snacks now.
Please, just hit him, I swear to God.
What?
Oh, that's a natural 20.
And that hits.
Fucking yes. Finally, does something to him. Okay, so that's a javelin, which is a d6 plus my d8, which is my last superiority dice. No, I still have the smaller one. I still have the d6. I have one last superiority dice, but this better do something. I get to double these dice, thank God. That's a 6 and a 7 times 2. 6 plus 7 is
13.
13 times 2 is 26.
Wait, do you double
plus-
your superiority dice as well?
You double all damage dice.
Oh, damn.
When you nat 20, you double all damage dice. Anything you added to it, including if Daly were to... No, let me finish. I'm not done yet. That's 26 plus 6. So 32 points of damage. Fuck him in particular. The room is
Congratulations,
sealed.
he is obliterated.
Cool. And I'm just going to turn and look at this crowd of people and just be ready for it. That is my entire turn.
All right.
No one gets past me, Helly.
All right, DSA, it is your turn.
Keep the stock should be warmed
Now
up.
Nessa's down. Grandma actually has to go risk her life.
Does Grandma know Nessa's down?
That's it. So I was like, roll perception to see if you notice what's going on
Well, no,
out there.
I
'cause-
mean me in general, because I get yelled at typically when my character's low. So I'm like, okay, I'll be productive. But
Actually,
also
Ellie, can I at the end of my turn shout out, Grandma, I need backup. Nessa's down.
Sure.
So Grandma's about to go for this spider. Hears that, is like, dang it! God,
Don't you go anywhere.
Some of a biscuit. Yeah. No, so, Grandma will use her dash.
Bonus action
Yeah, to get all the way over there.
to here.
In
this doorway, on top of Nessa, or in this corner next to Goblin Slayer.
I don't know. Can I make it that far?
You're dashing. You can.
Oh,
make
I
it
can
that
do 30. I can go like anywhere. Cool.
Yeah, you can land anywhere you want here, in this room,
Okay.
including probably pushing past me if you want to be in front of the tank.
So, can I get on top of the door? So that way I don't know how tall the doorways are. I don't know how much of this is like.
Rooms are 15
actually-
feet tall. Doors
No,
probably
but
about.
I
Doors
do-
are 8.
No, I
doors
don't
are
know
probably
how much
about
is.
7.
I don't know how much is broken down wise. So like if I got on the door, would I be able to see and attack with my daggers the people outside?
Eat it in my PC sauce.
I don't know how broken down this area is what I'm saying. Like, I don't know.
The
What's
insides are the insides for the most part are intact. It's mostly the outside that has received significant damage.
Yeah. And also, the fact that there's a 15-foot ceiling means this room is intact, mostly.
Okay.
And the door still works, which means there's still a door frame. So it's probably a 7-foot door frame, like Helly said, and then that gives you another 8.
Yeah,
feet
that
above
part
it.
that part doesn't like that. I don't. I just needed to know how broken down the walls were and everything. Other than that, I'm fine.
You
Because I
still
would
have
take
some-
disadvantage from throwing between either of them.
You could also hold a melee attack for if someone gets within melee range.
Well, no, because I have my daggers out.
Yeah,
Melee.
those are melee weapons.
Yeah, but they're not as great that way.
They
Eh.
do the same damage, don't they?
Yeah, but I mean, like compared to like other weapons I have, that's where my brain process is going.
How much does your shadow dagger do?
I don't have a shadow dagger.
Yeah, you do. In your
I have my psychic dagger
yeah, your
that-
psychic dagger.
does. If I use it as a bonus action, it's only a 4D.
Okay,
D4.
then use it as your main action and use the
Yeah.
other dagger as your bonus action.
Well, no, because I've already used my bonus action.
That's true. Then you can still use it as your main dagger, though. Hold that for your attack.
X, I love you. I'm trying to think, and I apologize, but you throwing things at me is not helping my brain with the day I had at work.
Alright, I'll stop.
I will go back one more square to be right behind Saldar. Saldar, however you say his name, I don't care.
Killer.
And I will ready an action to attack with my dagger. If
Melee or ranged?
it will be melee if they get through him.
Okay, if they get through him, got it.
Yeah, because I can't throw between them and whatnot. It's not worth it with how bad my rules are.
Don't you have sniper?
Oh yeah, I forgot that bullshit.
Right? You.
Yes,
What
yes,
feat
I
is
do.
that? What feat do you have?
I didn't
Sharpshooter.
I didn't even know about this
Sharpshooter.
bullshit.
Yeah, I forgot I have that.
Yeah, no. Cover doesn't work for you. You're immune to cover.
So would I be able to hit somebody? Like, how
Red
much
or-
cover with the person? It would be red.
No cover. You have no cover. Like as long as they
Remember,
don't have
with
full
your
cover,
sharpshooter,
can
you
It's- It's
half cover and
half
quarter
and
covers
3
doesn't matter to you.
right. I
Yeah,
don't
and so
remember
as
what
long-
we said human meat shields were.
So human meat shield
Half.
would be either half or 3/4, depending on how
Okay.
dense the meat shield, the pile of meat shields are. The only
Cool,
time,
great.
the only way you wouldn't be able to hit them is if you if these boys were here.
Yeah.
Cool. Grandma's gonna hit red then with her dagger.
Okay.
Counterpoint.
I'm sorry?
Counterpoint. Wait for them to get into melee with Sildur to throw it, and then you get sneak attack.
Okay.
Just throwing that out there. You don't have to, though.
That's fine. We'll do that.
Sorry. I'll stop giving suggestions. Sorry.
No, it's fine. We'll go with that. So that'll be Grandma's turn.
All right. It's cardboard essence. So now it is Brown's turn.
There's a pile of bodies out here, and I'm living.
Yep,
for
it's
it.
gonna need a lot of movement for this boy. But he's coming in, and he's gonna two-hand swing at you.
Hit me.
That's going to be a 22.
That hits me barely.
All right, time to roll the same amount of dice that down daily.
I have plenty of health right now. I could take the amount that down daily.
That is 23, and then you're -3, so 20 damage.
I'm looking rough, but I'm still standing just fine.
All right.
We really need a healer.
Okay, now it is Red Goblin's turn. Seeing that he's backed up by Blue Goblin, or Blue Hobgoblin, is gonna move 5 feet over here, and is gonna pull out a longbow.
You motherfucker.
And he's going to shoot at Seldir. You have to remember, Hobgoblins are actually fairly intelligent.
What's their intelligence score, Helly? Tell me now.
I mean, their int is a 10, so they're not the smartest beings around, but they're average intelligence.
I'm mad.
They are more so than a goblin. Although goblins is also 0, but goblins are just known for being dumb.
Hobgoblins are also known for being idiots, so don't even.
They're
bugbears
more
are the
intelligent. They're more intelligent than
No,
goblins.
they're not. They have the same score. They're not any smarter. No, keep going. I'm just mad at you now.
Well, don't worry. That first shot doesn't hit Seldir, so... Alright. Daily, I need you to make a death saving throw.
Alright. That is a 17.
Alright, you have succeeded your 1 death save. Now, would you like to crawl at half of your movement speed? Or cast a bonus action for 1 level of exhaustion?
She could probably also use Lay on Hands for a level of exhaustion.
That's kind of the thought I was putting out there. I just didn't want to say it.
Lay on hands isn't a bonus action, though.
You could
What
use...
is it?
Lay on hands takes a full action.
Full action is 3 levels of exhaustion. But it
I
gets
don't
you
think
back
it's
up
worth
into
3
the
levels
fight.
of exhaustion.
3 levels of exhaustion gives you a -3 to any d20.
I forgot I have something, Nessa. If you want to wait till it's my turn again.
I don't like having a -3 on it. That's a lot.
I mean, you can also pass if you want. It's just, I'm giving you your options.
Am I currently in the way?
You have been shoved out of the way into the door frame.
I actively moved you out of the
Okay.
way.
I was shoved out of the way. So, not really much in point in me moving. So I can remain here until it seems dire and I really need to use Lay on Hands.
I mean, again, you can crawl back a little bit just so to remove yourself from any more danger. Moving at half your speed does not cause exhaustion.
But where does 15 feet get me? Not very far, right?
15 feet will get you back into physical contact with our healer, but our healer
It will get you essentially at Bella's feet.
But Bella will not be back tonight, so...
Well,
You're
I
not
can move my way in
danger
there.
yet. Yeah, you're not in danger yet, so if it costs you exhaustion, I would.
Moving does not cost exhaustion.
No.
Also, keep in
Moving
mind,
at
you're
half my
right next
speed
to
if I wanted to
Grandma,
move at
and
my
she
full
says she has something for you, so...
True. I may as well stay.
You can move up to the cardboard Bella and try to plead for help to the to the plank of wood. Please, I need something.
All you get is dial-up noise.
Oh, dial-up noise.
Uh-huh.
No,
noise.
no, don't. No, we're streaming, no. I'm watching you daily.
I think she forgets how quickly my server mute button skills are. So do you want to do anything, Daily, or do you want to pass your turn for now?
I can pass my turn.
All right. It is Blue Hobgoblin, and he's gonna follow Red's example. And misses terribly. It's Red's turn, he's dead. Green's turn,
green?
he's dead. I'm gonna just remove them from initiative order real quick. Just because they don't need to be there.
Okay, I can
Oh,
see
and that,
now.
well, and that puts it at Saldir's turn. And he's gonna attempt to move forward to block
Gonna
the
take
doorway.
bait.
He's gonna walk out into the doorway because he doesn't have a ranged
Close.
weapon.
Close the door. Close the door.
Now, it's gonna be an action to close the door.
So?
That-
They'll stop shooting at us. Oh,
Did
he's
you hear-
closing it behind him.
Well, again, he doesn't have a ranged weapon. He was going to go about and hit them because they're now at disadvantage of swing to shoot.
Yes, but they also have melee weapons.
They do have melee weapons.
And they can swap over to them in the same turn that they attack.
Hey, do you want to tell him not to go out there?
I'm going to tell him, Silder, stay in here and close the fucking door.
He's gonna grumble, but he'll close the door.
When they open the door, kill them. If not, we'll funnel them into one spot. We're fine. Just don't get hit.
Yeah, he's gonna hold his remaining attack action for when the door is opened.
Good. Thank you.
All right, X, it is your turn.
I am going to second wind.
Did
as
you
a
already
bonus
second
action.
wind?
I have not used my second wind yet. I mark next to it when I use it.
Okay, because I thought you used it in the first fight, but it's been a week. I can't remember everything.
I don't think he hit me hard enough for me to decide to use my second wind.
I
I
mean,
got hit like once.
he does 2d8 damage.
Yeah, but that's still 18 points of damage that I had off of me when I started this. 16 points of damage off of me. So he could have done 16 in the 2d8, and no one else hit me.
We also makes 2 attacks, but
Okay.
I'll
I don't know.
I don't-
I didn't think
I'll
I'd
give
use
it to
because
you.
usually
I
mark
just-
it.
give it to
Sorry, I
you because
usually
I
mark
don't
it.
want to dig through the file.
I usually mark it, so I thought I had marked it if I would have used it. I'm gonna mark it now anyways. So that's just 1d8 plus 5. That's a 2 plus 5. That's 7 hit points. I'll take it.
What are you up to now?
18.
Hey, you're a double hand attack away.
I don't care. Who else is gonna hold this fucking doorway? Not me. If I go down, we're dead. It's that simple.
All right.
Okay. This guy in front of me.
Yep.
Do I hear anyone else coming from that hallway?
Roll perception.
Do I have to use my action to do this?
Well, you used your bonus action already,
Yep.
so
Like,
high
I
or
have to
low?
use my bonus action to let high. How do you do?
It was a 4, so you did not guess the right half. So it would be an action at this point to try to listen.
Whatever.
Hey man, I gave you a 50-50 chance.
Yeah, it's okay. I have so many markings on my thing now. I have exactly 1 martial dice left. This is tough. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna swing at him twice. I'm just gonna hit him twice. Try and hit him.
All right. He doesn't have his shield up because he swung with he swung both hands. So
I'm not gonna take the bait. I'm not gonna 2-hand this. I need the armor. Oh, well, that's off my table.
I'm just telling you that this guy's AC is lower than normal
Yeah,
because he
so
two-handed swung.
16 plus 7, that's 23.
That hits.
And a 18 plus 7.
That hits.
So that's 2d8s plus 12. That's 5 plus 2, 7 plus 12 is 20. No, is 7 plus 12 is 6.
19.
Someone do the math. 19. Thank you.
Okay, that the damage.
Yeah, that's what I got. 19 damage.
He's still alive.
Somebody hit this guy.
Also, Essence is suddenly no longer playing.
No, it's no longer
Essence,
cardboard.
in the bathroom, there's a spider. I couldn't get it.
I
He's
heard.
bleeding out.
I was also told that I was trying to help, so I'm just assuming that's what I've been doing.
Well, for a second, and then Grandma had to come here because Nessa's down.
That doesn't
All
mean I
right.
was still in the bathroom looking.
That's true. We can...
Is that your turn, X?
That's it. That's all I got.
All right, DSA, it's your turn.
We're gonna give Nessa the health potion as my action.
Okay, so forcing her to drink it as an action is going to give Nessa the full HP of the healing potion.
And Grandma is keeping the bottle, making that very clear. Grandma's a hoarder. We know this.
What do you mean? Just eat the bottle.
Just
No.
eat the bottle.
No! I left those at home. We can't eat these bottles. I bought these. They're actually made out of glass, not sugar.
I need
So,
to show
Grandma-
DSA
Oh my
the
gosh,
eat
that'd
the
be
bottle
so
meme.
cool. Sugar glass potion bottles filled with like colored gelatin. That'd be so cool.
That's how
You
Grandma does her shots back in the day.
All right, so how much? So what's the healing on that potion, DSA?
It's a regular potion here. I pulled it up the other day.
Is it D4 or
I
2D4?
thought it was like 2d4. Let's see. I got it
that
right
would
here.
be 10 points of healing. Because it's 2d4 plus 2 if it's 2.
Yeah, 2d4 plus 2. Yep.
Yep. 10 points,
yep.
Nessa. Welcome back to being alive. Help, please.
Need somebody help. And Grandma's going to use her bonus action. Oh, wait. Oh, I always forget how we have this worded. Hang on, let me read it.
You can only use your bonus action to attack if the dagger allows you to do it as a bonus action or if you've made a main hand attack.
It does. Oh, it says as a bonus action, but we've said in the past that I have to use the action to attack. So I'm rereading my notes to see. To make
After
sure.
you attack with the blade, you can make a melee attack with the second blade as a bonus action.
Well, I can do it. If I read a minute, I can figure it out. I promise.
I literally just read what it said. I'm sorry.
Just okay. I know I'm a bit slow today, but like little grace, y'all. Gosh, okay. Grandma's gonna be stupid because Grandma can be stupid. She is going to take bonus action, disengage, and run run past the green guy.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Well, green guy is dead. It's currently a brown guy.
Oh, sorry,
but,
brown guy.
Mr.
Okay.
Brownie points.
So that's an eat up. That's an eat up 10. Another. That's gonna be 20. Actually, it's gonna be 25. And then you can get to here or here.
We will go.
Unless you want to stay here.
It's tempting, but I feel like this man's gonna come around and hit me. So we'll go south. That south block.
Behind the door. Right there.
There we go.
Well, that
Okay.
works.
And that will be Grandma's turn.
All right.
Brilliant.
So it's your turn. You are in the
Woohoo!
bathroom.
Have I found the spider?
Roll
We have been
animal
told
handling.
Just so you know, we have been told that getting the spider costs an action. So just
Yeah,
so you know.
You are in structured time. If you want to
I'm
catch the
perfectly-
spider, roll animal handling.
I am perfectly fine with that. I love spiders.
I love Essence.
I
We're
got a
all going
16.
to die. Actually, Essence
got a
is probably the
16?
only person who's
Yes.
going to survive.
I'm going to make the spider's going to have a dexterity save to try to get it to dodge out of the way of your jar. You got a 15, so you have gone about and placed the jar over the spider.
Do I have the lid?
You should.
I would say yes.
I slide. Is it like a mason jar type lid?
Yeah.
I slide the one part underneath so that the leg, it crawls on top of the lid. Flip it upside down and screw on the other part. And then I'm
Okay.
just like, I got it. I should probably figure out what they're doing. And then I'm going to use my speed to just kind of get in line of sight of what's going on.
Need a medic! Out of mana! Ah!
Don't forget, we are still connected psychically, so you could totally be like, I got it, Grandma!
And that's
Okay.
exactly what I do. It's just like, instead of I got a jar of dirt, it's I got a spider.
I'll let you,
I got a
if you want,
spider.
I'll let you squeeze past Bella to get into the door frame here, if that's where you want to be.
Yes. That way I can
Uh,
protect Bella, who's not here at the moment.
Okay. Anything else you want to do?
Not at the moment, because I'd probably have disadvantage for trying to do anything else.
Fair enough. Alright, now it is Brown's turn, and he's angry. He's gonna two-hand swing at Slayer.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
He's doing it.
You have so much to live for.
That's a nat 20. I'm sorry, friend.
Wait, do I have a fate coin?
We should.
Yes.
I'm using my fate coin.
Wait,
Okay.
when were
It-
fake coins a thing again?
A long time
They were
ago.
back a while ago, and y'all just haven't been using them. And
I hold them
forgot.
until it's absolutely necessary to use them. Right now,
okay,
it's
well that's an
absolutely necessary.
18 plus 4, so that's a 22 to hit.
Wait,
I
we
thought you
all
were gonna
have
flip a
those
coin and do heads or tails.
Well, no, if you flip the coin, it's just it's a reroll with disadvantage.
Oh, well. fine,
So his
whatever.
disadvantage was 18 plus 4.
Hit me already. I don't fucking care. This is how I die.
How many characters of X's dies in this campaign? We will start keeping tally.
Quick math. That is 26 damage.
Oh.
So that's 22 damage with your armor master.
Yep, I know. And
Are
it's
you
not
down?
22, it's 23. I told you how much health I had. I have
Yes.
18. I am technically down.
It's okay, guys. I'm protecting our healer.
You're protecting the
You
cardboard.
are a healer right now, Edson.
Oh lord.
Okay.
Wait, does Essence have healing spells?
I
No,
thought
No.
you had one.
Healer.
Oh, I thought you
Standing.
had
Oh.
one.
Mad right now.
I'm sorry, man.
How many healing potions do you have, Grandma?
All right.
That was it.
Oh lord.
It- Red
25
Red is going
points worth of
to
healing I
open
can
the door
use.
and is going to get hit by Seldir.
Okay, now how that door opens? Can he open the door?
Does it open towards Sildur? Because
It
Sildur
does.
could probably stop that door.
Well, we will make it a strength check. It just strength versus strength. So this is Hobgoblin's roll. He rolled a 5. Seldir rolled a 12. So he tried to open the door didn't open. You also told him to watch the door for it to open, so I would imagine he was just gonna wait for it to open and just ambush the boy,
No.
but
I told him to hold the door, to close
You
the
said-
door.
you said to close the door and to hit them when they came through.
Oh, that is true.
So
I don't know if he would have stepped back, it would have been different. But nah, the door's closed. He's holding
Hey,
the
well,
door.
that
Either way, he's safer.
he has stopped the door from being closed, and there we go. Okay, so the door is still closed. He managed to hold the door closed. All right, Daily, it is your turn. You are awake with 10 HP, but you are still on the ground.
And it's half my movement to stand, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll spend the half movement to stand.
By the way, I like to imagine when he hit me with that blow, I kind of staggered, hit the wall, and I'm now sitting at the base of that wall, just staring into the middle distance, going, "So this is how I die." I always figured it'd be by hobgoblins.
First
You
a
got-
dragon, now a
you got-
hobgoblin.
You got slumped.
Yeah.
I am going to stand up. Would I have to walk over, or can I step over? Gauntlet Slayer.
I mean, you can walk over him. It's difficult terrain, so eat up an extra 5 feet
No,
of
I don't
movement.
wanna- And moving him would be an action, wouldn't it? I can't use my
Yes.
movement to move him.
Nope.
No. You can stand on top of me. It's okay.
I don't want to stand on top of you, though.
Just-
That seems just
You're not.
respectful.
He's
That
sitting
seems like
down
nothing.
with
That's what
his legs out. You're just standing in between his legs at that
I
point.
know
In between
what
his
I'm
legs?
imagining is like it's like the feral mother dog standing over like their baby pup, only instead it's like the paladin standing over the downed fighter, going, "I fucking dare you."
Daily, you got your options
Can I
are at this
straddle
point.
him?
So you're wanting to sit
Do
on
it.
you're wanting to get back onto the
No,
ground.
I'm not sitting on. Oh, I'm saying like one leg on one side of him, one leg on the other
Yeah,
side of him.
yes,
So I
that's
actually
fine.
have to be
Straddle.
standing on him. Okay.
No,
You're
you
standing
have
in his
to
face.
stand on
So,
him.
Daily, you are not physically standing on the man. You are just in the same
Okay.
space as him.
Okay.
You're not walking
Okay.
on his
I'm gonna.
back.
Unless you are
we're going-
I'm
deliberately
not high enough for this. I'm not high
Unless
enough.
you are deliberately, intentionally standing on
This
the
man.
man, you are stepping
I am
around
swinging.
him.
I'm swinging on this goblin in the door.
All right, roll the hit.
That's a nat 20.
And
Kill
that-
him.
that's a hit.
Hey, Daily,
All right, that's double damage.
kill him.
Wait, are you saying you want me to use a spell slot?
How many spell slots do you have left?
Three, possibly four if I use my
End
channel
him.
divinity.
End him.
Didn't you
Alright,
use a
we're
handful of
expending
spell
request.
slots?
people.
Didn't you use a
couple.
hand?
I've already
Leslie,
three. I have a total
Okay.
6.
Okay, I didn't remember how many spell
total
slots you
6
had in
spell
total.
Yeah. 6 if you
I have
count the
a total
channel
6.
divinity feature, yeah.
Actually, no, it's 7 if I count channel divinity.
Oh, nice. I always forget how much
Because I have
spell
4
slots
first level and
paladins
2 second level.
get at 5th.
So that's gonna be 3 d8s of damage times 2.
Yep.
That's 5.
And Helly, let us get the final number before you kill him, because
That's
Well, to be fair, when you said that you rolled a 13 and then it was times 2, I figured that was the end and he was perished.
yeah, I mean,
No.
yeah, but I still had more damage to do. Come on. I was right on the edge and you took it from me.
okay.
Oh.
So that's 20 damage from just the dice. plus you add the 2 for dueling, plus you add the 3 from strength, so that's a total of 25.
Thank God.
He was dead.
Thank you.
he was dead without the smite.
Wait for a second attack.
I didn't know how much.
For a second
I don't.
attack at the guy behind.
There's no guy behind me.
They're all dead.
Wait,
They're
they are all
dead.
dead. They're all actually dead.
Or they're either dead or unconscious. They're not fighting.
Can I
Never
go
mind,
around
forget
stabbing
that
my
photo.
sword into their heads?
You-
We're not done with our battle
sure
yet.
they're dead. I want
There's-
to make sure they're dead. I want to make
This
sure they
guy's
can't
knocking
get up.
on Silder's door now.
Knock, knock,
Yeah,
knocking
no.
on Silder's
Just
door.
you can use your other attack on the guy on the ground. You technically get advantage on it.
Yeah,
And it's an auto crit because if you hit him, it's an auto crit because he's unconscious. Yeah.
okay, roll the hit
And
with
if I see sign
advantage.
of if I see sign of breath, I'm gonna stab. Alright, you said with advantage?
The guy in front of you
So
twitches
that's a
once.
17 on the first roll. Okay. 17, I'm taking plus 6. I can't math. I think that's 23.
That's 23, and that hits.
Alright. That's 8 damage to that man.
All right, congratulations! You've stabbed a corpse for 8 damage.
He's now dead. He's very dead now. He's definitely dead now.
He's
He's,
very
not
dead.
unconscious.
He's
He is
definitely
dead.
He's not conscious. He's dead.
I like to imagine that Nessa just planted the tip of her blade through all 3 hobgoblins that were laying on the ground in that spot.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
All
That's
right.
a pretty sharp sword.
Also, because of that, you
Sharp.
you move forward, and that's all of your movement right there.
I'm fine with it. Fine.
Because I'm imagining you're not re-stabbing the guy that you just stabbed.
Silder's about to 2v1 those goblins over there.
All right. Well, it's this guy's turn. He's just gonna back. Actually, you guys can't see what this guy's doing.
Nope.
Hey, I'm just gonna say he's ready. And cardboard, Aldir.
Okay, now, even though she's cardboard, can we just a little like sprinkle of healing, just to, like.
And I believe she's out of spell slots.
Dang it!
I don't remember
There's no
what.
way.
I
There's no
don't.
way. She's a cleric. There's no way she's out of spell slots.
I
in
don't
this
remember.
area.
I don't remember what
She
her spells
used-
are. I don't remember how many spell slots she has. Cause I remember she used a handful of them in that fight, using
That's true.
like hex and whatnot.
Okay.
That's true.
So
think
I
she
don't.
used
If
two.
we
I
get
don't-
really desperate,
Yeah,
if
I
we
get
get
it.
really
Fair enough, fair
desperate,
enough.
I have a spell that can literally give us all 5 health points.
All I can say is
Oh,
Essence.
3
is
targets, 5
A-okay.
health points. But...
Essence is fine.
Essence hasn't
It's-
taken any damage.
She's like, Grandma, where are you? I have a spider.
Zaldier's just going. Zaldier's going to brace the door, which I'm gonna say is gonna give him an extra +3 to holding the door when it attempts to get knocked down again. That sound fair there,
Okay.
Rex?
That sounds good to me. It keeps him from getting them after him, and they're focused on him right now.
Yeah, and again, it gives his action purpose of, bracing the door. It makes it harder for them to open.
I mean, with brace, it could just mean they roll at disadvantage. It would be the same, it would be statistically the same boost, but it's more interesting.
I like the +3.
That works.
All right,
I am
death
like,
save.
I'm just gonna roll this death save. Okay. So I am like laying against the wall, bleeding, as I just stare into the middle distance, and I start to have flashbacks of like my moments before I was here and doing all this, like just small little flashbacks of my husband, who I am now fully accepting as my husband. Not even gonna let that go. I have learned so much about myself on this specific quest and I'm just gonna lay. I'm just sitting there as I rolled a natural 1, and I'm bleeding very heavily into the stones beneath me.
That is 2 death saves.
I'm just
2 fails.
thinking back, like I'm having like that moment where you start to flashback on your entire life, and like I skip over all the bad ones and head straight for the good ones because I'm like, no, I want to remember what was good about my life. If this is how I die,
So
this
skipping
is how
over
I...
meeting Gran. He's like, just skip
All
that
right, dude.
part.
Do you want to do anything else with your turn there, Rex? Or are you just gonna?
He's starting at the beginning. He's going to the beginning and heading this way.
All right, you're just.
Start at the
Um,
very beginning.
No, I think honestly, with that natural 1,
Yeah,
I'm just going
that
to
tracks.
take the loss. I'm just going to take the loss and just... This is as good a place to die as any. I always knew it was going to be goblins or hobgoblins. I just... At
Hey, it
least
was
this
almost
time
that
I'm
dragon.
surrounded.
Hey,
At least
hey,
I'm not
Helen,
alone.
you know that thing we talked about the other day?
You
I think
gotta
I have
be.
my chance here.
And I
You
just...
do. You do.
What's that?
God, I
Dylan?
hate it.
Nothing. Wait till my next turn. It's
yeah.
Oh, no.
It's fine.
So I'm like sitting here. I'm like sitting here, and like the only thing I do is like I reach out, kind of like in front of me for a second, and then I say, "I'm coming home," as I just lean back into the wall and accept my pain. I'm not dead yet, but I have accepted it.
All right. CSA, it is your turn.
Okay, so we gonna switch out. Can I use my bonus action to pull out my bow since I used my psychic blades, so they weren't like actual blades?
Sure.
Cool. Grandma's gonna pull her bow out, which is Matthias's bow, and she's gonna walk around the corner. We're gonna see if anybody's there.
So
Other
5
than the dead
feet,
man.
And that's
No,
another-
not all the way. No, Grandma's just
He
gonna
just
look
wants
first.
to
Oh.
step out around the corner.
Yeah,
and
just
if there's
want to
anyone.
make sure nobody's in that hallway.
That red goblin didn't exist. I don't know what you're talking about.
He's dead.
This guy is dead. He's the guy who triggered all of the alarms.
Yeah.
I snapped
okay.
back, but someone saw him, so fair enough.
I mean, no one saw you commit the crime. You just didn't clean up the body.
That's true. We did just leave him.
Okay. So Grandma's gonna say, I'm going to try and shoot them from the other side, and Grandma's going to walk to the far side of the wall, farthest away from that door, and try and shoot them. I don't know which one.
She technically has them at half cover,
Right.
but cover don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
We're
I was mostly just using the cone just to actually check line of sight.
The cone is really good for that. I love the cone.
we're gonna shoot at blue.
Okay.
Come up.
Okay, come on.
Question, Helly. Will this technically be a surprise?
I mean, they're aware that there's a fight going on.
No, but the question is, are they ready for the attack to come from this side? Would they expect it? Does she technically have surprise on them right now?
I rolled an 18, so no.
I mean, she could roll stealth if she does a bonus action sneak before she moves that way.
Well,
We
she
used
used
my
her
bonus
bonus
action
to
to pull
draw
my
off the
bow.
bow.
Never mind. No, you're right.
Yeah.
Never mind. Well,
So that's going to be a 24 to hit.
I mean,
That
wow.
hits.
Great. We love that. I was about to roll that again. That's the wrong thing. So it's just a d6 plus 3. I don't think I have anything else I can add to it, unfortunately. No.
Yep.
Okay. 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 Okay, so just to make sure it's because I have a d6 plus 3, and
Yep.
I add the 3 for my proficiency again, or no?
The plus 3 is from your dexterity. You do not add proficiency to damage rolls.
Cool. Just making sure. That's gonna be an 8.
All right. He's
Yes.
not bloodied.
You hit him though.
Yeah. So That I don't think I can move anymore, can I?
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah. Because about to say we're just gonna climb straight up the wall, but since we can't, we'll just go from there.
All right. Soul, it is your turn.
I'm I'm going to ask Zeldir if he has any healing potions on him. Does he have healing potions?
I'm gonna say no. Man does not have a character sheet. Man does not have an inventory other than sword.
He's a man. He did not prepare for this. He's like, I got my sword. Let's go. all he-
Man has sword and parry. That's all the man needs.
Would be a great time to have a healer. Okay, Helly. Does she have Spare the Dying?
I don't know what Valk has.
Okay, can we just, for the sake of this, say it, or are we just not going to let it engage at all? I just want to know if I'm going to die today or not.
Probably.
I
You are not going to die
think Daly
today.
has plans to keep you alive.
Okay, that'll work.
Essence, by the way, the last turn Grandma did say that she was going around the outside.
Nessa is
And that was in our
definitely
head. So everybody heard it, other than
There's
Sildar.
the issue of going over all the bodies, so my 30 feet, even with a...
That's gonna get eaten
action?
up real quick.
Including my body.
Fair.
Yours I'd probably just shimmy over or something.
Shimmy, 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 shimmy.
Shimmy.
There's really not much I can do in close quarters. With no spell slots either.
I mean, can
Yeah,
you
goddamn Arcane.
with a
trickster.
bonus action dash? Let's just math this out here. Through here is a total of 20. No, that's 3 spaces. That's
30 feet.
That's 30 feet through there. If you dash, that's 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. You can get right next to this door and hold your dagger attack for when someone comes around that corner. And or you can, as an action, you can hide, run across over here, and be ready to snap out when they come for Grandma, because they are coming for Grandma. Or they're going to shoot Grandma, either way.
With prestidigitation, could I make it look like there's a fire in that room? If I went all the way over there and looked around the corner?
Don't think the prestidigitation does
I
that.
think you can light a candle with it, though. That's about all.
Light
Yeah, you can
or
light
snuff a
candle.
candle. Light or snuff a candle, torch, or small campfire. You cannot. You do not have create bonfire.
Which would be
They
great.
are a bonfire. Have you seen
No.
people use bodies to create
But it's-
bonfires?
It would be an illusion. It wouldn't be an actual fire. That's
It,
the reason
you're
why I was
thinking
asking.
of
Prestidigitation.
you're thinking of
Yep.
illusory. You're thinking of about illusory
Minor illusion.
image, minor illusion, or silent image.
Yeah.
Those are higher.
Prestidigitation does not create an illusion.
The image or trinket that you can make has to be able to fit in your hand, so the fire would have to be able to fit in your hand if you do create that image.
Well, no, the reason why I asked that is because it says you can create an instantaneous, harmless sensory effect.
Yes,
like a
and then it
visual,
lists all of them.
Such as.
You
it
could-
doesn't say anything
You
about.
could give them the smell of smoke.
I mean,
Make
that
them
works.
think they're on fire. Ooh, the smell of hobgoblin flesh.
I mean, I would assume you would have to know what it smells like to make the smell.
I mean, there's plenty right
Probably.
in front of me.
That's true.
Just throw a light on it.
What about a spider being on their shoulder since I have a spider in the jar?
Just put one spider on the guy's shoulder. I like it.
As a prestidigitation Could I do that?
I'm assuming as the illusionary image.
Yeah.
I mean, it also has a range of 10 feet, and they're more than 10 feet into that room.
Yeah.
You are right.
That
They just want to ruin all your fun, Essence.
I'm sorry, but I
No.
mean...
It's prestidigitation is a cantrip for a reason.
Oh, I know. I'm just giving y'all a hard time.
What about a plume of smoke coming in from the direction in which the door is open?
Where are you seeing plume of smoke in the listing?
It says puff of wind.
A puff of wind, faint musical notes, odd odor.
That's sensory objects. That would be
Yeah,
something that
that's
you could hear.
smells.
Smell
Smells,
or
feelings,
hear.
or sounds.
Yeah.
Technically, you could make a really
Smell,
loud
hear, or feel.
noise.
From the other door. Well, we can't see that technically, I guess.
Are there
It would be
any
harmless and
candles in the room?
instantaneous.
And again, you're also having to deal with the 10-foot range aspect.
Yeah.
Do either of them have their weapon above their head?
They're both holding a bow.
Could I use Mage Hand to make the bow hit them in the face?
No.
Oh, no. Okay. No, I don't want to get bonked. Never mind.
You could use Mage Hand to steal their arrows, though. If they're less than 5 pounds.
Can I do that? That would at least make them have less weaponry.
I mean, you can attempt.
Sure, let's do that. I will move with the bonus action to that spot. As I'm peeking around, I'm going to use Mage Hand to try to... Yeah.
You know,
steal
let me look up the ruling of Mage Hand stealing.
Either steal or like make the weapons drop from their hands.
Are
Something
you-
of the like.
Are you with... what's your subclass?
I'm the arcane trickster.
Arcane. Okay.
I was gonna say stick a mage finger up his butt.
I mean, technically you
Sounds
could do
good
that.
I just gotta do this real quick. Just,
She has Mage Hand Ledgerman,
I do have that too.
which she can stow one object the hand is holding in a container, or in a container worn or carried by another creature. You can retrieve an object in a container worn or carried by another creature, and you can use thieves' tools to pick locks and disarm traps. Which means she can pull objects.
so she can
Out
pull
of a-
an arrow.
Well, it's just
Retrieve an object.
Could I retrieve the quiver?
The quiver is...
Quiver is
the
an
qui-
object.
But the quiver is the container.
she could. I mean, she could probably. I mean, it lets her use thieves' tools, so I imagine she could technically steal anything she could fit in one hand that weighs 10 pounds.
Yeah, but the quiver is also on their back. That you need to remove it off of their body.
Yeah, but it probably has a clip you can unclip or something.
Can I use my Mage Hand to take a dagger and
Can't make an attack with Mage Hand.
As-
cut the quiver? Cut like the thing holding it.
Technically
just-
not an attack.
Just a reminder, as you are debating over your actions, Godless Air is actively bleeding out.
No, she can't do anything about that. There's nothing she can do. I'm dead.
You know.
I'm staring into the middle distance, just waiting my end.
Mage Hand is such a weird spell.
It's okay.
Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me
You're
I'm
not
wrong.
wrong. You're not
know what?
wrong. You are correct, but the idea of just only being able to take one arrow when it's actually physically easier to grab more than one arrow out of a quiver is beyond me.
How about this? I just throw one of my daggers at him. At blue.
as an action. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. And you're the one on the corner, so you have cover, but he doesn't, because you're the one using the cover.
Does that work for everyone?
If you want to throw a dagger, that's fine.
I will throw a dagger.
All right, roll the hit.
No sneak attack. Unfortunately.
14.
14 does not hit.
Well, I tried.
You did. You did a good job.
You know what? That's okay. I can use
There's
my
nothing
mage
else
hand to
we can do.
retrieve my dagger.
That you can. All right.
It's an action spell, but you could use it next turn. Yeah.
All right. That goblin is perished. It's this goblin's turn. This hobgoblin's turn. Real quick, let me just remove this boy from the order because he's dead. And this guy, hearing the commotion, is going to walk over to here. And is going to swing on Nan.
Move him further forward. He would have to be up against her. Come on.
Sorry, I was looking at it from a different angle, and it looked like he was within range.
Since
Perspective
he
is
walked past
weird.
Me, would I get opportunity attack?
He has not
He
left your
doesn't
attack
move it.
range.
Okay.
All right, and swing to attack. That's a dirty 20.
I'm probably down, but go ahead.
He's not two-handed swinging.
Yeah, but Grandma is bloody.
Grandma has like 5 health right now.
13
Oh,
damage.
wait. Oh, dang it.
I still can't believe you let them stow a weapon and pull another one out with only one action. That's fucking bullshit.
Wait, okay, so you said it before, but could I use Uncanny Dodge since I didn't use a...
And it will
reaction?
halve the damage. I also get to add an extra 2d6 to this damage because of his ability.
Might as well just use it. I'll Uncanny
Actually,
Dodge
no, never
it.
mind. I don't get to use that because there's not another boy within range, within 5 feet of him. So, 13 damage, half rounded up is 7 damage.
Cool, we'll do that. Grandma's still
Are you still
standing.
Oh, thank God.
All right, Daly, it's your turn. You get to do what you've been dreaming for so long.
So there's no more hobgoblins in the doorway.
In
from
your
what I can see here,
in your direct vicinity, there are no hobgoblins. You can.
Did watch, by the way, you watched both Nan and Essence go through the door past you and into that hallway.
Also, Daly, I think we're getting your
Yes,
Discord
yes, but I'm-
notifications.
I keep hearing Discord
That's-
notifications from you.
I don't know why it's so loud. I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's just
I
I
don't know.
felt the need to point that out because
I don't know how to help. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and kneel to the floor and pull Goblin Slayer into my lap and use lay on hands.
How many points you giving me daily?
We're gonna give you what I ended up getting. We'll both survive on 10 health points.
I'm good. You like are you doing the thing where you just like pull me off the floor and you're like laying my head
Yeah.
on your lap?
I'm cradling you in my arms. It's a bonding moment.
You
All I can
you
imagine.
heal me and I just go, oh, I have to stay.
I just found peace.
We had a bonding moment. I held you in my arms.
I just like turn and wrap my arms around you and like I am very obviously crying.
He was like, I was going to be happy.
All right.
But now you get to go
is,
be with your husband.
Is that your turn, Daly?
Yes.
All right. It is
We had a
Blue's
bonding
turn.
moment. I cradled
And
you in my arms.
he's gonna walk up over to here.
I would also like to mention Grandma and Nessa have not told us what's going on.
Nope. And This blue is gonna
And Essence,
swing
you mean?
at Essence.
Bet.
We gonna bet? That's a
He's been rolling
17.
bangers.
Aw,
been
I
rolling
Like your heavy
bangers.
dice. Stop using your heavy dice, sir.
They're
I don't
no.
want this.
They hurt so much.
Does
They
that
do
Makes you
hurt.
strong.
does that hit Soul?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So that is 14 damage plus now since there is another enemy within that of
Fuck
that
you.
creature within 5 feet, I get to roll 2d6s. That's another 11.
So a total of
20 I think yeah, 23 because it was 11 and 12.
I'm at 11 health.
you could uncanny dodge that as a
I'm
reaction.
gonna be right back. We'll put my snatch away.
That's half of that. So 23 divide half of
It-
23.
It would be 12 because we round up.
There.
So basically, the 11 doesn't matter.
Yes.
Basically.
I'm at 22.
Yay! Please don't kill. Helly, you're gonna kill us. I can't wait.
All right. It's Cardboard's turn. All right. It's Selder's turn. He's just gonna keep holding the door because he doesn't know what the
No
hell's
one said
going on the other side.
One of you tell him to please help.
Hey, how? He's
Walk
not
through
part of
the
the mind
door!
link.
Tell him to walk through the door. That's all Grandma's gonna say in Nara's head. Tell him to walk through the door.
I'm gonna
Af-
say.
af-
I'm just gonna stop and be like, stop. I'm like hugging Nessa, and I just turn and go. Grandma says, break the door down.
You just hear Essence go, ah! Because she
They
finally got
pulled
hit.
aggro. The rogues pulled aggro. Ah.
All right. He'll. So it's
Nessa,
10
you
feet.
smell really good.
All right. He's going to hit Blue in the back.
I probably smell like sweat and,
And
hot
would
dog blood.
he have? I don't know
Nope,
because
he doesn't
Essence is
have it.
within 5.
Well, it's only for
He's
you
not
guys. It's not
flanking.
reciprocal.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
He's
Uh,
Worth a
so
shot.
that is that plus. It's been a while since you roll an attack. I had to recheck his stats. That is. Hey, you know that meets it beats it. So Seldier's gonna actually get to do an attack. Oh, hey, that's a good hit. That's
kill him, dude.
15 damage.
Nice.
That actually knocks Blue down.
Oh,
And
Thank you, Selder.
he ca- and because he used an action to open the door, he doesn't get to make another attack.
okay. I am just going to like slowly extract myself from the hug, put my hands on either side of Nessa's head, and just like bump my helmet against her forehead for a second, and then I'm going to stand up, take a deep breath, and however, I am going to sprint.
Okay, so you have 45
I have-
feet of movement.
No, I have 15. No, you're right. I have
So
45. So I
you
stand...
have half for getting up, and then an extra 30.
Okay, will you stand me up real quick? I don't know how to do that.
Right click on your character, and you should see status.
45 feet of movement.
Yep. That's gonna eat up at least 20.
So I've got 20 feet from that point. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm just gonna walk right up. I like full on sprint out at this guy, and I don't have an action.
No,
I have a
I was like,
bonus
you
action.
can't. You're like, I didn't hear no bell, bitch, but I can't swing.
You know what, Helly? When I get to this point, I am bonus action throwing my javelin with my last martial dice. This is my last fucking dice. This is
All
it.
right.
I'm tapped. I am DONE tapped after this.
I didn't hear no bell.
I ain't hear no bell. I did hear the bell. I heard Hell's bells ringing in my ears. I knew I was over, and then someone picked me up, which I'm so happy they did.
Then we finally got her
And-
moment that she's been telling me about for fucking a month.
14 plus 7, 20
14.
hit.
That hits.
So that's a D6 and another D6 because of my quick throw.
This better fucking kill this guy.
And that's all you get out of it.
That is 8 plus my dexterity.
Do you get your dex out of this? Because it's bonus action.
It's technically a standard weapon attack because it's with my feet.
Okay. Again, superiority
It's-
dice are weird.
Superiority dice allow me to do things that aren't technically legal, so that's plus
So
2.
you're-
So
So you're
it
a
was 8
cheater.
plus 2. Kind of, yeah. That's kind of the whole build. Is I'm a bit of a cheater with the fighting rules.
He's still standing.
That's okay. I'm gonna run right up to his face and like I skid to a stop and I just stand there looking at him, like I'm about to fucking unload. I still have 2 attacks in the cannon. Next turn, I'm about to do it.
All right, DSA, it's your turn. Man in your face.
Yeah. So what Grandma's gonna do, she's gonna use her bonus action to dodge, and she's gonna back the fuck up back to where that dead goblin is.
You mean disengage?
Whatever, yeah. Disengage.
Well, because
It's okay,
those
it
are
starts with the letter D.
because those two actions are very different.
Yes, I know.
Both would be very beneficial, honestly.
Yeah. And now Grandma's going to shoot with her bow.
Okay.
Please take it.
Okay, 16 on the dice. That is plus 6, so 22.
That's gonna hit.
Great.
And you will get your sneak attack because there's another target within 5 feet.
There's
Uh-huh,
technically
uh-huh.
us, so we're good.
So let's see, we got these. I believe it's 4. Gotta double check. Yes.
I like the idea that the Goblin Slayer slides up to a stop as Nan backs away, and as Slayer stops, an arrow just whizzes by his helmet.
I like the idea that
Ooh,
it
ooh.
misses my helmet by like centimeters, but buries itself right in the guy's throat. Doesn't kill him,
Eight.
but fucking.
Wait. 21 points of damage.
Nice. What the heck, kill him? Yeah, right in his throat.
And Grandma,
All right.
after, is gonna go and kind of like slump over with her hands on her knees,
I
and
hit
then
my
look at
knees.
the door and know there's something in there, and she's gonna back away a little bit more to get away from that door.
Just close the door.
I don't have an action. I can't close the door. So Grandma's just walking back towards Nessa. Just get me out of here.
Of course, Nessa, that would be that
Yeah.
way.
And Grandma just.
Jeez.
And that's all you hear, Grandma. It's not only going on in y'all's head, but you hear it physically out loud. Grandma's tired. Grandma's at 2 points. She's done. She's ready to go home.
Grandma's gonna be going and living with Matthias now, taking care
No.
of the bar.
No, Grandma's gonna go back to the dragon and be like, take me out in a fun way.
Take me, just take me.
Kill me in a way that matters.
All
You
right.
know where-
So, right now, combat is over. At least until you guys, or until you guys decide to do something stupid.
Yeah, no. Goblin Slayer walks over and just closes that door. As
Someone
soon
might want
as
to watch the child because the child likes to do the stupid shit.
so he closes
Yeah.
the door.
Just
and then
gonna
turns.
hold my
Is the
hand
child
out
still
for
there?
Nan and tell her to come here so I can heal her.
Grandma's gonna go, we gotta loot the bodies. And Grandma is going to get one of the, like, she doesn't want the armor part of it. She just wants one of the shoulder pads with the spike. Not for any armor purpose, just because it looks badass.
Okay.
You
Is
need
that-
healing
okay,
before you
cool.
go loot bodies, man. Come here.
Goblin Slayer is going to
Please.
reach out and offer his hand to Essence.
Essence is gonna look at Goblin Slayer and be like, "Can I get the arrows first?"
I need someone who's good at tying knots, but sure, I'll go sit on her. And I'm just gonna walk into the other room to where the drow is, and I'm literally just going to sit directly on her stomach and stand there with my blade right next to her head.
Oh
just
yeah,
staring
she was
at
only
her.
knocked out. She was only knocked out. Okay, I remember.
Yeah, I'm sitting on her stomach, and I'm basically pinning her to the ground with my weapon, and I'm going to search her and remove any weapon I can find on her body from her. In fact, I will strip her completely bare to her undies.
By the way, Grandma got a dirty 20 for looting bodies as well.
Okay.
Vanessa just be following Nan around, trying to grab her arm, but like narrowly missing each time, as Nan goes shuffling around to a different body.
It's like if Grandma walks
shiny.
over to a body and you go to like catch her with both your arms from a.
But she ducks and you
It's
fall
like-
over her. Why
Yes,
are you
exactly.
falling over me? It's fine. You
Because
can heal me while I'm digging.
I need to actually physically touch you, so you gotta stop moving.
And Grandma's gonna hand you her tail while she's digging through the bodies. Could have just said that, jeez.
Once Essence gets whatever arrows she can from the two that are where she's at, she wants to
Sure.
walk back over to the wolf, and she's just going to be
We're gonna
crazy and cut the head
gonna
off
give-
and be like, I want to keep it.
Right.
You
You
walk
got
out
its
of the
tail
hurt
and
is
now you
Nan?
want its head.
How
How
long
hurt
does
is
it take
Nan?
me to fully strip this lady?
Bloody.
How
Grandma
hurt is
is
Nan
right now?
bleeding everywhere.
I'd say
Okay.
that it would probably take
5
about
hit points?
5 minutes.
Okay, I am an
1 hit
armor
point.
master.
How many hit points?
I will send you in the.
Yeah, you're a
I
master
mean-
with heavy. You're a master with
Yeah,
heavy
no.
armor. This
I
isn't
know.
heavy.
I'm just saying, if I can take my armor off and on in 5 minutes, why can't I do the same for her but faster? I'm just saying. There's less.
I mean, you're all. I mean, that's also with your body cooperating in the effort.
Yeah, I know. But no, you walk into me literally pulling every single thing off of this lady. I've got her on her stomach,
Alright.
and I'm just holding her.
And
arm
take
behind her.
10 points of healing.
Thank you.
For the arrow search, I got a, depending on which one you wanted me to take it off of, I'm assuming investigation?
Just roll a d12.
D12. I don't use those that often. I got a 12.
Congratulations, you have collected 12 arrows.
Awesome.
You
And
guys
then,
didn't have many shots, but it was enough to kill us.
for the skull of the wolf, what would I have to roll?
That would either.
Nature,
are you wanting-
survival?
What about that? Are you wanting to try to keep it? Are you trying to make it a clean cut, or are you just cutting it off to cutting it off?
Um,
I think it's going for skull and brains, right?
I just want the skull, to be completely honest.
So
Okay.
lower down next, so you can make sure the skull's not intact. It's just a sweep.
Yeah, it would be
Then-
more like neck area.
Then I will just make that a nature check. If you were trying to keep it pristine, I would make it more of a performance. But if you're just going just for cutting it, it's nature just to make
know,
sure you know
Elliot-
you're cutting the right area.
Either way, I still have the same plus.
It could also be a cook's tools check, technically,
But she doesn't have cook's tools.
or survival check because she's technically doing something similar to field dressing. But anyways, you're good. What you got?
Well, either way, I have a 16, unless we're going survival, in which case it's 17.
Hey, with a 16, you get the skull.
Yes. Goblin Slayer, at some point, can we skin this? I just
I
want the skull.
I will skin it. Will you tie this lady up once I get the rest of her weapons and armor away from her?
Deal.
Cool. I hold up my thumb behind me, and I'm just gonna finish stripping everything off of her. And I mean, like, everything except for whatever undies she's wearing.
Ba-do-do-do. Waiting to be muted again.
Wait, what about waiting to be muted again?
I'm,
Oh
by the
yeah,
way,
he
Ellie-
muted me with that mage hand comment I made earlier. He full on server.
I
goddamn
put you in
muted
timeout
me.
for a minute. And
I
to be
didn't
fair,
get the bonk. I just got.
you
muted.
just got put in timeout.
Which I finally figured out. I think I figured out my echoing issues. I think I got the noise gate set to the point where you guys shouldn't hear yourselves anymore.
So Helly, I now have her stripped. I'm going to set her in one of these chairs and be like, tie her up as tight as you can. I don't want her getting loose.
Okay, that would be a sleight of hand check.
Sleight of hand. Yeah, it's sleight of hand for tying people up.
Okay. I got a 24.
I think
All
it's
right.
a constrictor knot.
All right, they be tied up.
I tied her up. I gotta
Thank
show
you.
Gran my spider.
I'm going to just like walk over to the bed, shove this guy grab this guy and like toss him onto the floor next to the wolf, and then just sit on the bed and then just fall backwards, just like onto the bed, just like.
Well, need I remind you, there is this individual still unconscious in the corner.
He's fine.
He's fine. I'm not. It's not. That is not my problem. I already told someone else to deal with him.
Grandma's still looting bodies. She gotta get
In my head to Nessa, I'm going to say, Nessa,
Yes.
help Gundren, please.
Hey, Ek, what is your passive perception?
Is
Fuck
Gundren?
you.
Is Gundren?
This is okay. Nothing bad is going to happen. I had to check to see if you noticed something.
Okay.
Don't worry, you're
Is
not
Gundren-
being
Gundren's
attacked.
unconscious.
Gundren's
Gundren's
is stable but
unconscious, is that what it
unconscious
is?
in the corner.
Okay, I'm gonna move towards him in the corner, and I'm gonna use my last 5 points of healing on Gundren.
All right.
He wakes up. There is blood. There is a knight covered in blood that he may recognize. A dead fucking. What
He's
is-
gonna
what
wake
is-
up and just instinctively just try to push away Nessa in just, awaked panic. Don't worry. You're not gonna fail resistance checks there, Daly.
I just figure I heal him, and then the moment he shoves me, I back off and be like, "Whoa, dude!
Well,
I
he
just
rolled it.
saved you."
He rolled a 2 for his shove.
He's still out of it. Knock him back out.
Knock him back out. That is not a noble thing that a noble knight of this noble realm would do.
I'm
He's
not
our
a knight,
boss. He's our boss. Just give him a minute.
He was the one who hired us.
Yes, he's our boss. He's
No,
probably
we
had a
completed
really-
our original contract. He is no longer our boss.
He's my boss.
That's fair.
Ugh, what the
I'm just
hell
gonna call
happened?
I'm gonna call out weekly.
Got
Silder,
kidnapped by
Silder, come here.
I remember the
Aw.
goblins. Some fucking bugbear piece of shit kept trying to get information out of me on where the lost mines were. Wouldn't give it to him. He
He's
just
the
beat
king
the
of the
shit out of me.
goblins.
He's dead.
Yeah, he's the king of the goblins, and he's dead now. So are, I'm pretty sure, every other hobgoblin in this place.
And
Can
the
Essence
goblins.
You're welcome.
The bear.
He's gonna slowly get up here and you say he's dead. He's gonna rub his eyes and see the corpse on the ground. Like, well, damn.
Does he
You're
see
welcome.
the Goblin Slayer covered entirely, like head to toe, in blood that's not just his? Just laying on the bed.
Slayer, is that you, you piece of shit?
Yeah, you motherfucker. What did you get me into this time? Hi.
Wait, that's his name? His name's not Goblin Slayer?
Hey,
He's-
his name's a
They
pain in the
call-
ass to say. We just call him Slayer.
Obira Sayer. Obira
Hey.
Sayer. It's not that hard. I've been trying to get you to pronounce it for like, what, 10 years now?
Hey, old Babbitt's Die Hard, you piece of shit.
You want
X,
some
don't forget you
alcohol?
Still-
also are wearing the red cape or the red
Yeah.
coat,
Oh yeah,
and
I am
so you're
nasty
laying down
right
and
now.
it smells. I feel like you're laying down. It's
Rancid.
more in your nostrils.
I am
Oh, no
really
one-
nasty right now.
No wonder Nessa smelled good in comparison.
Oh yeah, Nessa smells like a dream. She smells like Goblin Slayer's 3 favorite things. Not this. Sorry, 2 favorite things. Not this.
and Goblinwood.
Yeah.
What did Grandma get on her for looting the bodies and all that jazz?
You can give me a pass for not knowing your name, right, Goblin
It was
Slayer?
a dirty 20.
I can give you a pass for who now?
You
You
guys.
can give me a pass for not knowing your name.
A
You
friend
got
what?
6
That's fair. I
gold
never really told you my
and
name.
And after all,
20
we had
silver.
a bonding moment. Cradled you
That-
in my arms.
Honestly, that was the best thing I've had this entire trip. That was like the best moment. Although I was fucking sure I was dead. I think I died for a minute there.
Can Essence search the
We'll
bunker
get you back to
body?
your husband.
I missed my
I imagine that was part of DSA's searching bodies, but
Well, can I see if he has any gems? Because I'm assuming with him being the quote-unquote king, he might have something a little bit more valuable on him.
you can search.
And Grandma's gonna go in the bathroom and try and see if she can get the sink to work without the spider coming out this time.
Grandma wants that bath so bad right now.
No, she wants you to take a bath because you reek.
Oh yeah, I smell like the worst things imaginable right now.
Oh,
Hey, Essence, you know prestidigitation, right?
One second. Which one would I be adding to my roll?
It'd be investigation.
I got a 17.
Oh, nice.
He does not have anything fancy on him. He is a bugbear.
That sucks. That sucks. Okay.
I like the idea at this moment. Nessa's like, "You have prestidigitation, right?"
and Grandma got a 19
Yes,
on
I do.
strength.
I mean, you opened the valve the last time. It's just that there's no water.
Man,
The well's all dried up.
Grandma walks
It's
back out.
probably
Well, I
not been
tried.
Probably
Things
hasn't
not
been pumped in a
working.
while. With wells like this, you would have to pump them into a holding tank above the bathroom, and then that would be applying the well pressure.
I don't know. I mean, I thought I could just at least like submerge you in the water for a
No, that
bit,
would be
but
great.
I'm gonna
Just
look through.
stop.
And Grandma starts looking through what Goblin Slayer took off of the drow, or however you say it. Grandma kind of wants that trident.
She does not have an actual trident.
What? Oh,
She
You can
Dang
get
it.
this sexy leather armor though.
you want Grandma in sexy leather armor?
You could give it to Essence if you don't want it.
Yes,
Give a child sexy leather armor.
I would prefer to put the child in sexy leather.
Goblin Slayer will wear it.
in terms of weapons on this drow, it is just a dagger.
Okay, Grandma's
I'm
gonna
pretty sure
grab
we
it.
would have to break all of your ribs to get you to fit into this Goblin Slayer.
You would be surprised. I have seen some very hardy men and women fit into some very tiny clothing. And
Gundren's
Grandma's eyes
what
kind
the
of go
hell are y'all
wide.
talking about?
I
Claire,
was
where
just
the
about
fuck did
to
you
ask
find
that.
these people?
I didn't. You hired them. I'm just here to
Yes,
help.
yes, you hired us.
I
Look,
went through
you
some
hired
weird
these-
hiring agency. I'd never went to fucking. I'm never
Whoever
using
that-
them again.
Honestly,
Wait,
they
wait,
did
wait,
a
wait.
really
What?
good job.
Grandma's gonna get
They
defensive
never
and get up in his face and be like,
We were
What do you
contemplating and never
do you
It's so far from my village.
excuse me?
At this
And
point,
Grandma's gonna
Goblin
take her
Slayer's
staff
like,
and put it under his chin. And I'm gonna roll intimidation. Because Grandma wants to try and intimidate this
No,
motherfucker.
I am the best female knight in this entire realm.
While she's doing
Oh.
that, Essence is going to look at Ness and be like, why did you ask about prestidigitation?
Cause Goblin Slayer breaks.
21.
I ain't going to be able to clean up
Oh
that.
yeah,
Yeah, you can. You can just use prestidigitation 1 foot at a time
Um,
up my body
okay,
to clean
Uh,
me.
literally though, people, prestidigitation works for that. I've seen it work. I've seen it happen. Just do it. It smells really bad. He thought
21
I smelled
intimidation.
good, which obviously means he smells
seems
very
unfazed by your intimidation.
Fuck that.
Meg was just nearly beat to death.
That's
He ain't afraid.
dumb.
He doesn't afraid of anything.
bad. Nessa's gonna turn back to Gundren. Is that his name?
Gundren, yep.
Nessa's bad with names. Nessa's very bad with names. Anyway. Well, regardless of how you hired us, Goblin Slayer found us because we were basically on the same quest anyway, and we saved your fucking life. So there.
Grandma's gonna turn to Goblin. Go ahead.
And for that, I'm grateful. But I gotta find my map, wherever that motherfucker did with it.
I prefer paid to grateful,
Let's
to
search
be
your map.
honest.
Grandma's
We'll get
gonna
you-
look at. Go ahead.
I can
We'll
be
get you
in
paid when we're
glory
back in town.
And food.
Sounds good to me.
Glory, food, and booze. That is
Oh,
how
I have
can be paid.
booze. Helly, I'm gonna pull the bottle of alcohol out and take just a double shot swig of it, and then like hold up the bottle and be like, "Who wants booze?"
Essence raises her
I'll
hand.
take it.
No! And Grandma smacks your paw. No!
Nessa's gonna grab it. and
No.
take it.
You take 1 hit damage.
Helly, I don't think
Emotional damage.
emotional damage.
Emotional damage! But then Grandma leans down to Essence.
Emotional
and goes-
damage.
I know I'm asking you, but it would be a bad idea for me to kill him because he insulted us, right? And this is like under our breath just so Essence can hear.
Or over the mind league.
Oh, true.
Just
Well,
essence.
yeah, Grandma just talking to Essence. It would be bad to kill
this is an
him.
Innocent. This is an
Hey,
innocent.
you
we have
can't hear this.
saved.
This is
It would
going
be a
directly
good-
to
I'm in
Essence.
the mind link.
Yes,
You
but
can't.
you can.
I don't think you can filter the mind link.
We've done it
Doesn't say,
since
it doesn't
we
say
started.
if you can or can't. We've just
Yeah.
been doing it. There's no actual ranking either direction on that actually.
Just to Essence. The grandma's going to say like, it would be wrong for me just to kill him right now after we saved him, just because he insulted us, right?
As a somewhat stable person, I say yes, but at the same time, I'm chaos, so fuck it if you do.
I'll behave right now. You got the spider though, right? Let me see.
Yeah, look.
Nice.
I
And
love
grandma
the idea
pats
that
your
they
head.
Both are now ignoring Gundren and looking at the spider.
Oh yeah, no, grandma's pissed. If she keeps talking to him, she's gonna kill him. So she's
Just
focusing on her
twirling the
grandkid.
jar around as it's going around.
Ooh. Ooh, I wonder if Matthias has some kind of poison that we can like freeze it and then like you can like you can't stuff it, but like maybe preserve it so that way then you have a spider pet on your shelf.
You would know that he has formaldehyde. He did say he has formaldehyde at one point. Like they were talking about
Yeah.
making it.
I don't know if grandma
Well,
was
that-
in
that
that
was to Bella.
conversation.
I think
Yeah.
that was
to
to Bella.
Bella, yeah.
So grandma's just like,
Oh yeah,
that he
hit the brain.
does.
I
Oh,
wonder
yeah.
if I could make it into a hairpin.
Oh,
That
yeah, we
But
want
we
to
should
dip
let
it in
grow
like
up
a
and have babies, so that way we can have multiples.
There's lots of spiders around there. And it's just a common spider. But we probably could find like tree sap and like use it to like set to make like a gem or something to use put in your hair. I bet we can figure something out.
While this conversation is going on, Gundren's gonna see the now pretty much naked drow tied up to a chair, and why is that one still alive?
I sit up and I go, because this is the only person who could tell us anything about who Black Spider really is. And if I remember correctly, you love getting information out of people who just kick the shit out of you.
It is a fun part of my pastime.
And she's ready to go. As I just like gesture, have fun. Just tell if you need me next time. I want my payment up front, or at least half of it up front.
I didn't expect this going as in the ways it did.
To be fair, you didn't actually negotiate my fee, it was Sildar, and he just sent me a letter saying that you would pay me that he would pay me handsomely through you for your rescue.
I'll have to talk with Sildar about that pricing then.
Well,
Sorry,
I was
He's
thinking
he's in the other room.
I would say twice my usual fee, 3 times my usual fee, because we did encounter a red dragon that rocked our shit. So quite honestly, that's just hazard pay. As I look at him, and I'm just like staring at him, as I am
I'm still traumatized.
covered in blood.
The child
It's
is
not
traumatized.
entirely
Who
not
says the
bad.
child's traumatized?
And Grandma,
Shut up! Shut up!
Grandma will
Don't
say
talk
too,
about your
don't forget in the contract,
Hazard
the
pay.
saving our contractor clause. That's on us too. So hope you're rich. And Grandma's still looking at the spider while she's saying this.
It's under section 13.5-B, subsection C.
She
Wait.
should know she wrote it. I'm really proud of her.
Goblin Slayer pulls his helmet off, which is the only time Gundrins ever see him take his helmet off. And underneath, I am a bloody mess. And I just set it next to me, and I look over at Gundren and I'm like, "You, please tell me you actually read their contract before you signed it."
I didn't get a contract from them. I got a contract from the hiring people.
That means the hiring people get to pay out.
Exactly.
no.
Now you're
Grandma
you're
pulls
remembering
out
how
the
the business
contract.
works.
And shows that Gundren's signature is on it. No. I sent my contract. They have it on file. Puts it back in her bag and go, let's question her,
What is Nan's
get people
alignment
cleaned
again?
up, and get out of here. Because
What's
I need a
the
bath.
alignment again?
Chaotic neutral.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's
It's
exactly.
definitely not good, but not evil either.
Be good.
There's no way
Grandma
this
and
is
Essence
good.
are on the same wavelength.
We are
Why do
just
you
pure
think?
chaos.
I don't think there's neutral even. It's just chaos. At this point.
Chaotic chaos.
Yes.
I go
Yep.
both. I'm both good and bad. It just depends on the day.
All right.
She wanted
This
to
is
join a
neutral good.
dragon
She does.
cult.
She will do whatever she can for what she believes is good.
Goblin Slayer is going to offer Gundren a swig of the bottle and say, "I'm sure you'll weasel your way around that somehow."
He's in.
I
he's
have
gonna
really
take,
good lawyers.
He's gonna take a long swig. Hey, you think you've got good lawyers? You haven't seen half of the people I deal with. Divination
I have,
wizards.
honey.
You haven't tried out lawyering a divination wizard.
Oh fuck.
Divination. Divination.
Essence is
Nation.
just gonna say, you haven't dealt with an essence before.
This is true.
You
Or
dream about
Gran.
something to do with divination.
Can we please stop? With all due respect, I'm pretty sure I died earlier, and
That's
I
why I
could really
said
use
question
some rest.
her. Let's go. Let's get this rolling.
Hey,
Okay.
I gotta find where my
I'm
map.
hungry.
I gotta find what that man did with my map.
Selder, where are you?
Nessa's gonna
Okay.
find a chair and she's gonna sit down. And she's gonna take out a ration from her bag and she's gonna start numbing. She's
After a
not
minute of
it's
hearing the
that
yell,
now.
Sildar comes running in, looking half dressed in chainmail.
Oh, you found your armor.
He was looting.
I found my old armor, my old sword back there.
Cool.
Oh wait.
We found him.
It's fine.
As I point to Gundren.
Good to see you there, boss.
You guys are so weird.
Can we question the thing, kill it, and then get out of here?
Yeah, sure.
We
sure.
can get
At
out of
this
here
point,
as soon as I find my map. And the man's gonna go
Okay,
out
well,
and
look
start-
for it.
I've been looking.
Yeah,
What? It sounds like you've been
Yeah, let the
talking.
man
it
walk.
sounds like you've been doing a lot of yapping. No, that's more Jersey accent. That's not grand.
Hey,
Slayer grabs another chair and sits right across
Nessa's
from
going
the.
to indulge in her
draft.
ration, and she's just going to zone out and commune with Dionysus.
I'm sitting right across from the drought, and I'm just gonna reach up and just as hard as I can slap her.
Okay. After a handful of slaps, the drow wakes up.
It's probably the first time that I actually decide to backhand her because I'm sick of her not waking up. I go from
Yeah.
leather to the steel plate.
You just let me out of here.
No. As I'm sitting there with the bottle in my hand between my legs. No.
Essence just has a finger to her eye, pulling it down and sticking out her tongue with the other one.
Look,
And
I'm gonna be
Nessa is
honest
just
with
lost to her own
I'm
inner
gonna be
world.
honest with you. I'm not really one for torture. However, I kind of am really having just the most interesting month. Well, 2 weeks. And I'm starting to warm up to the idea that someone needs to tell me some more information. Because we haven't learned enough, quite frankly, to deal with this. So here's the options. I will skin you alive, or you can give me a piece of information. And for each piece of information, I will not remove a single inch of your skin. For each piece of information you don't give me, I will remove an additional inch of your skin. And the entire time, I'm going to make sure to keep you alive as best I can.
At torture, Grandma perks up and pulls out her own dagger that she took from this lady and is like, I can
Intimidation.
help.
I will not speak.
Ellie, can I have that intimidation check?
Roll intimidation.
I
Can
don't
it
care how
be-
hardened she is.
Do I get advantage because I've got, like, Grandma trying to threaten her and Gundren's in the back that he wants to... Well, Gundren's not focusing on this.
But I mean, Essence is being a weirdo.
I mean, she
Well,
doesn't
so
care
do I
about
get-
Essence being
Essence.
serious. She switches to a, you're going to die today.
Then kill me.
So that's a 17 plus... What am I rolling with advantage or no?
Roll with advantage because you got people helping you.
That's
Okay, a 17 plus 2.
All right, you can definitely see fear in her eye, but she is definitely more wanting death than to give information.
I just nod, seeing that she doesn't want to give information. I'm going to reach into my pack and I'm going to pull out one of my leather working tools. It's a tool specifically designed to remove the fatty tissue from the hide of an animal. And I'm just going to hold the knife in front of her, look down, and I'm going to just slowly push the blade against her skin until it breaks it. And I'm going to say, I'm going to be honest, I don't really like doing this. And I'm going to need you to be
I'll do
quiet.
it.
I'm going to need you to be quiet. And so I put my hand against her mouth as I look at her, and I'm going to just very slowly draw the blade down her leg. Not deep enough to cut into the muscle or blood below, but like I'm going to use, do you want me to use my leather working tools, or because I'm technically using my craft in a way that it's not usually used?
You're peeling a potato.
I'm still skinning an animal.
I mean, you're also trying to do it to keep her alive for your intimidation, so I'm not to say
That's true.
performance.
It's
a weird
peeling
one.
a potato with
Can I
a-
still add my proficiency modifier?
Sure.
Okay.
a
18 plus 2, 20 total.
Okay, and you're being very efficient at,
A very
Br-
nice clean cut along her leg, and I'm going to fold over just a 1/4 inch of her skin, and then I'm going to take my hand, I'm going to look her in the eyes as I'll probably screaming under my hand.
Oh yeah.
And,
Yep.
And I'm going to wait for her to stop screaming as I look at her, and I'm going to say, now, question 1. Where? No. Grandma, I turn to Grandma like, you're better at interrogating. What's the first question, Grandma?
Well, that's a hard one. I probably want to know a bit more about the black spider, to be perfectly
All
honest.
right.
So I'd start on that front before she's too out of it to be able to give us accurate information. And
Fair
Grandma's
enough. As I
like
turn to
she's playing with her knife in front of her, and she walks closer.
Will you cooperate for a swift and painless death? If not, we'll start with the first question anyways. Who is the black spider? And I pull my hand off of her mouth.
But how far away is DSA from this drow playing with her knife?
I would imagine she walked behind me.
Yeah, somewhere near her and Goblin Slayer.
Okay, because you said you were walking near, so I did.
Yeah, we're all within range at this point. Grandma's looking at that flesh and is thinking, like, I have that extra jar, and I could keep her skin. Matthias, and like that's what Grandma's process is going, is like, how much of the skin can we save? And Grandma likes torture. Grandma's getting really excited.
This is kind of fucked up, I'm gonna be honest.
And she either wants to be on the bed or on the table, just kicking her feet off as she's like sitting on the corner, watching all this happen.
I imagine Nessa,
with a 21 con save,
Nessa leaned against her as Nessa just zones out.
She's holding strong at the moment.
So she doesn't say anything?
She's a constitution of 20, a con save of 21. She's holding steady.
You could pull one of her eyeballs out.
You can see if she's
we'll
ticklish.
Get to that. We'll get to that. I do like the ticklish idea. Now, where is the best place to test if someone's ticklish? That's right next to the ribs. And I plant my hand on her mouth, and I'm going to start to slice away a thin slice of skin against her ribs.
Using your skinning tool, right?
Using the skinning tool, yes.
Okay, because I'm not 100% familiar with skinning tools, but I've Googled them and I see that there's a handful of different styles.
Yeah, so I'm imagining his... Okay, let me find the right one.
Because depending on what you're doing, certain things may happen here.
I was thinking like a potato peeler.
It's like one of these. The knife design would be it's a small knife that's curved towards the inside, so it's like a very small hooked blade.
Are you posting a picture of it?
I'm finding a good picture of one.
Okay.
It doesn't look like a cheap ass version of a good knife. Okay. This is essentially the set that I'm imagining he has, because he made it himself.
I'm waiting for an image.
Lost Minds. Like this. And so he's using the small knife with the hook, and he's got his second finger in the hook, and it's just a very fine point knife. So you see that hook at the end of the blade that's curled around that he can hold his finger in?
The second to last one?
Yeah, second to last one.
On the far right.
Yeah, on the far right.
Okay.
And I would be using the second one in the row from the left to pull the skin back over and hold it there. So I've got some pulled over, and I've left it hooked in the skin and hanging on it, and now I'm going to skin under her arm, trying not to kill her, but
Okay.
if she dies, she dies.
She's going while you're running that blade along her ribs. She is going to try to thrash to have that blade cut deep into her.
As soon as she starts moving, I pull the blade away and go, now that wasn't very nice. That's unfortunate. And I pull the bottle of alcohol out, and I set it down. I tip some of it onto the finger of my glove, and I run it along the I have it in my right hand. I put my thumb on it, turn it upside down so it starts to spill onto the thumb of my glove, set the bottle down, and then run the thumb of that glove along the cut I've already made along her leg.
She's going to make more screams into your hand.
And I say, and I'm just gonna shake my head and hold her and be like, well, I've made some progress. Now, are you ready to talk? Because we'll go again. I just want to know if you're ready to talk yet. And I just let go.
I've got nothing to tell you.
Thought you would say that. Does anybody have a torch?
I don't. Maybe.
I'm gonna quickly check my alignment here.
Okay.
I got torch.
My alignment is losing points.
You're
I just
about
held my
to.
hand out,
Your alignment's
Can
getting
I do
down
it?
there.
Can I do it? Can I do
Sure.
it? Can I do it?
And I'm gonna hand you.
Yes.
I'm gonna hand you the metal spike.
Essence has a flask of oil and a tinderbox.
That's
Girl.
frightening.
Mhm. So
At this
Grandma
point,
is going
Goblin Slayer,
to.
as soon as Grandma swaps in, Goblin Slayer's gonna stand up, walk out of the room, and stand in, at the doorway to the hallway. The doorway out
Oh.
into that,
Hello
that
there.
space. Where am I? There I am. Yeah, I'm just gonna stand right here next to this door. And as I'm leaving, I'm like, I was trying to be nice. Unfortunately, now I have to leave you with her. Good luck.
And Grandma gets like really excited. She looks at Essence and she goes,
And I'm
Alright,
as
now
I walk out, I'm
depending
like,
on-
Nessa, come with me. You don't want to see this.
Take Bella with you.
"Yeah,
I
take
do
Philip
grab-
with you."
I do grab Bella, even though she's cardboard and can't, because Bella would totally be against this. So I take.
Oh
Bella
yeah,
as cardboard
100%.
out. When Bella's not here, I take her as cardboard out and set her up next to me.
No, all three of y'all's alignments taking some hits there. I don't care
Hey,
if the two of you
no,
are
no.
chaotic.
Grandma
We're
used to
not
do
paying
this for a
attention
living.
to any of this. Remember,
Dewa, you-
I am
Dewa,
eating
you're
and
not-
zoning out.
You are not part of the three.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I
It's
said
me
the
and two
three.
gremlins. Yeah.
I don't care if
When
y'all
you
are
said the
chaotic.
three.
I don't care if you are chaotic.
But I step out with Bella and say, Nessa, you don't want to see this. Gundren, are you done yet?
Hey, Gundren is not paying attention to you, just ransacking this room looking for his map.
Helly,
Grandma's
quick question.
Possible
Did
answer.
We haven't found a map in any of this place yet, have we? Like, would
Nope.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll be like, good luck.
Grandma will
Probably an
take
area
the.
that's not to look at.
Grandma takes the metal that Goblin Slayer gave her and starts heating it up with the torch that she's lit. Goes, Essence, will you hold this for me? And hands you the torch.
Ooh, fire.
And she's she's gonna take it and she's going to press it against one of the cuts to like almost call the right words. are hard.
Cauterize it?
Cauterize.
Thank you. And then just enough, and then pull it away so she can't like try and push into it anymore. So we asked nicely, actually. Black Spider, go.
And what makes you think I would tell you anything?
Because I honestly, look, you see her, she's my granddaughter. She's seen me do some messed up shit. Don't get me wrong. But I would like to give you that peaceful death as quick as possible. And I'm tired. I'm really tired. Plus you put a hit out on us without even knowing us, and that I'm a little offended by that. Not the point, but yeah, honestly, I will cut your head off super quick and clean. Just come on, just any information that's gonna get us a great rolling start here. So come on, honey.
And why should I trust you?
I mean, I'll sign a contract, but like I used to do this long time ago.
Professional courtesy from one assassin.
but,
to
like,
another.
Yeah, I used to do this. I'm old, honey. And Grandma is gonna check to make sure she's not loosening the knots or anything while she's talking. And honestly, I would like this to just be done sooner rather than later. To be perfectly honest, I'm ready to go back into my retirement. But this is fun for me, and this gets me really excited. So, let's save it for the child, and let's just make this an easy process for us. So,
They go
One
ahead
more
and kill me,
information.
you old bag.
I need the information. And Grandma's gonna sock her in the face.
Roll the hit.
Are you using your claws, Grandma, or are you just punching her?
I'm just punching her.
Okay.
I don't want to do damage that will kill her. That's strength, so that's plus 8. So 18 to hit.
That hits.
Great.
I hope so.
Unhanded is or unarmed is a 4, right?
It's 1 plus your. It's
One plus your strength.
modifier.
Oh, so that's one hit of damage. So, look, honey, let's just get it over with. Tell me what's going on here. Let's just come on, be quick.
And again, why would I tell you anything? Either way, I'm gonna die.
Quickly or painless, or no, quickly or painful. There we go. Words are hard in my old age.
You think ending me
Quick
here
and
would
painlessly or slow and agonizingly?
You think finishing me here slowly will be the end of me? That's a laugh.
Oh, so this isn't your full body then? You have like a second body somewhere?
Sure. This is just part of my form.
Mm-hmm.
gonna lean over
Grandma
to
is...
And like Bella and I are having a conversation here, and I feel like Bella is slowly convincing Goblin Slayer to just turn her into the authorities and be done with it.
Grandma's gonna go for one of the eyes.
How are you going to remove one of the eyes?
Her claws. We'll just dig in there and pull one out. What? I don't know. Is that still strength, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Could be an argument could be made for dexterity.
What? Final strength?
Strength or dex.
And remember, she's incapacitated, so this is an attack then.
It's a dirty
Well, she's
20.
not incapacitated, she's restrained.
Oh. No, you're right. She's restrained.
There's a difference.
There is a difference.
Dirty 20.
Okay. As you are starting to rip out one of her eyes, she's going to try to shove her head more into your hand.
Grandma will have her other paw pushing her head back, so there's that movement of the resistance to push her strength. Like, just push it back as she's pulling it out.
Ellie, is she making any wisdom saves or anything against this?
She's been rolling.
Okay, just checking.
So do I need to roll anything to push her head back? Or...
Roll me a... That would be a strength check to essentially oppose a shove.
15?
Alright.
Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. This is a shove, so she would have advantage against this shove because it's an attack.
I mean,
Or
even without the
shove is at
advantage.
disadvantage, yeah. The shove's at disadvantage, technically.
Either way, she has beaten the shove.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So at this point, I'm assuming Grandma has one of her eyeballs. And she'll
Yeah.
hold it over to Essence.
And this drow is now bleeding profusely from her eye.
And Grandma's gonna go into her bag and grab a piece of cloth and shove it into her eye socket. Alrighty. So I got one eye. I can go for the other. And then you don't know where the next hit's gonna come from. Which will be fun for me.
I
So-
got a collection of eyeballs.
At this point,
Yes,
you hear
you
from
could,
the
honey.
other room. You hear from the other room. Fine, I'll go. Fine. Okay. I just don't stop looking at me like that. And I turn her, and Goblin Slayer walks in the room and says, "Okay, look,
Grandma looks back. I already got one eye. It won't take me long to get the other." And this is like, I'm laughing, but Grandma's like, it's fine. Like,
A little
the
while.
look Grandma's giving is like, this is perfectly normal for Grandma.
And he's like,
And,
look,
and at that moment, Grandma's alignment has gone from chaotic neutral to chaotic evil.
evil." There we go. He just walks
Essence
in
is
and
just
he's
gonna
like,
be like, it's okay. And I'm just gonna slowly just push
Wait.
Goblin Slayer out the door.
no. Look, Bella and I had a conversation.
Why
She
is
obviously
Bella
wants to
looking
die.
for boiled eggs?
She obviously wants to die. And she's going to be a bigger disservice if she's dead than if we were to just, I don't know, put her in a prison somewhere. Look, I don't want Bella to be mad at me.
Can Essence have 5 minutes with the drow by herself?
Looks
Essence has
down
an
at
idea
Essence.
Oh,
That's
whatever.
very weird.
He
Grandma's
looks down
gonna
at
sigh. Look at Goblin Slayer. Look at her.
Nelson's just gonna stand there and walk
First-
out of the room and be like, whatever.
First, you don't let me. You snap his head. Now you're gonna take my fine. And Grandma's
If we
just
decide
she's
to
gonna
kill her, we
huff,
can do it.
and she at this point she doesn't even hear that. She huffs and is like, "Fine, come on, Essence," and walks out the door. And starts heading back the way they came, letting you deal with carrying her and whatnot.
Essence is gone. Grandma's gone, and Nessa's gone. Goblin Slayer looks down at Essence.
Come on, Essence.
5
We'll
minutes.
get you another eyeball.
That's gonna be. I'm gonna say a persuasion check against his wisdom saving throw.
Just 5 minutes. That's all I ask.
Roll your persuasion check.
If that's what you would like me to do, go for. I am
Please.
fine with this.
Yes, please.
I got a 14.
5 minutes, not a minute more.
Grandma hears that and perks up, and she's gonna be like, "I'm gonna be at the door listening. I'm proud of you, baby," and then waits at the door.
He looks into the room. Is Gundren still in that room?
Gudrun is looking and has just flipped the mattress off of the bed, finding his map in a sack underneath the bed.
You got the map?
I got my map.
What's in the bag?
He opens up the bag, and you find the actual treasure. It is just a bunch of money.
Cool. That's that's mine now.
He tosses
As I
you the
just-
bag.
I take the bag and I'm like, pleasure doing business with you. You still have to pay me my fee ×2. This is the ×3 now. As he just sits the bag into it, he's just kind of like grabs the bag, looks at Essence one more time. 5 minutes. And then waits for Gundren to leave before closing the door.
And Grandma's right at the door.
Nessa is going to
listening.
follow. Nessa's gonna follow Goblin Slayer out, and she's gonna be like, okay, so now that we got paid, are we celebrating with a drink when we get out of here?
Here, I still got 2 shots.
I'm talking about when we get back to the inn, back when we're washed up and all of that.
First round's on me.
Cool, awesome.
This
Let's-
is going to be very weird for a 13-year-old cat person.
Yeah.
She is going to
Hey,
hop
you made
onto
this
the
decision.
lap
You made
of the
this
drow
decision.
and be like, we could do this one of 2 ways. You tell me what I want, or this is going to get freaky.
As you sit on her lap, does a 16 hit?
Was that at disadvantage?
That was at disadvantage.
Okay.
A 16 does hit.
You just got headbutted.
Am I still in the lap, though?
I would say you're still in the lap, but you just took a blow to the head.
1 point of damage.
And Grandma goes,
Actually-
"Ooh."
That's gonna be 3.
That's fine.
Grandma goes, "Ooh," but really quietly, so Essence doesn't hear. So Grandma, she's like,
How do you don't know that? You're not in there.
I'm at the door
She's
listening.
listening.
I said that.
The door's closed though as well. You don't know what's going on in there.
No,
You just
fine.
hear a
I want
whack.
to know what my grandma.
Yeah, you just hear a whack.
I'm going to tickle the living shit out of her. And then, in the midst of her laughing, depending on if she actually does, the very last thing that happens is I give her a big smooch on the lips.
Oh, no.
That's what you meant by this is gonna get freaky.
Oh no. This is so not okay.
Torture
it-
was
Boy,
bad.
we're
This is
not in
worse.
here.
Make your attempt to tickle it.
You never thought you'd say
Saving
in D&D.
Part 17.
Ellie, how do you... I'm thinking Constitution saving throw with, like, I don't know, fucking athletics check or something, or acrobatics to tickle her.
I'm gonna say sleight of hand.
Ooh, that would work.
Hey, that works for me.
We're fine with that.
I got a 19.
Was that
21.
plus your bonuses? Was that plus your bonuses, or just a flat 19?
That's what the bonus.
Oh, that's rough, buddy.
19 plus 2, 21.
Does not giggle. Not a peep.
Very just in pain, but also have like, what the fuck are you trying here, kid face?
Are you still gonna smooch her?
Yes.
Uh,
I did say I would.
Right.
I'm gonna
Oh.
gently pat
I love you,
Amanda's
Essence.
head as she nuzzles under my chin.
okay. As you try to go and kiss her, she's going to try to bite your lip.
Pinky.
Shouldn't this has been a fade to black?
I'm trying to
We're
bite and
PG-13 here.
trying to bite and tear. And that's 15 with disadvantage. It was a nat 20 to begin with.
Beats it.
All right. So not only have you been headbutted, you've also just gotten your lip bit and torn at.
Is she flat-chested?
Oh no.
If
Okay,
not, I plan
okay.
to do that.
Okay.
I'm just gonna make her flat-chested at this point.
This is what happens when we let Essence talk.
There is no talking. It's just action.
Ellie, tell me when this very terrible thing is over.
Hey, she got 2 more actions that she can try.
Okay.
So can I take off her breasts?
What?
I asked if she was flat-chested. If she is not, I plan to remove them.
She is
With a
flat-chested.
Oh
Damn.
no. That's gonna be a lot of blood loss.
Not if the blade is heated. Considering I still have a torch.
She does.
Okay, you got one more try here before Slayer barges in.
So, you're heating up the dagger and cutting off her boob.
She doesn't
She's
have any, so I
flat-chested.
can't
She
do
doesn't
that.
have any boobs.
You know what? This is just to play fucking mind games.
No.
Hey, Essence, this person that you are now trying to torture changes into Goblin Slayer.
Does she have a free hand?
Uh,
Are
I
there
don't know why the-
components to that spell?
Doppelganger.
Oh, never mind then.
So, doesn't matter.
Changed into Goblin Slayer.
You are now looking at a Goblin Slayer sitting down in this chair.
I would like to specify, a mostly naked Goblin Slayer wearing women's underwear.
Yes. That's also missing an eye.
Essence at least knows anatomy and knows that there's a part down there that can be
No,
easily
no,
cut off.
No, veto, 100%. Nah.
At this point, Goblin Slayer opens the door.
I just open the door and look in and be like,
And see a copy of yourself.
I see a copy of myself.
sitting in your lap.
with a dagger that she's heating up with her torch, and I'm just like, I just like stare at her for a second as I imagine she's turned around like a kid who's been caught doing something she shouldn't.
Grandma peeks her head in and goes, "Ooh, interesting tactic."
I just
Alright, honey, you
tried
had
to
your
attack-
fun. You had your fun. Come on.
It's
And Grandma's
either I
like,
cut
gonna...
off that part or play tic-tac-toe on his chest.
We're not gonna torture us looking like Goblin Slayer. That's gonna traumatize you and him. Come on, honey.
Goblin
on.
Slayer just walks in very gently, like if Essence is still sitting on her lap, he's just gonna very gently like be like, I'm going to pick you up now.
You're gonna pick me up by my scruff.
And I just grab you by the back of your neck and like lift you like a cat. And I just hold you there for a second and look at you and be like, I don't want to know. And then just gently set you next to me, look at the person and just kind of look them over and be like, that is interesting. As I look across them, I'm gonna notice like somewhere I'm like, that scar's in the wrong place. That scar's in the wrong place. That one's not. How'd you even know about that scar?
Essence is just gonna ask Goblin Slayer really fast. Is the size correct at least?
Reaches down and just pulls it back and looks in. Helly, is the size correct?
Plus.
Remember, he is 2 swigs of very powerful alcohol in. It's why he was so easily manipulated, and by that I mean persuaded by Bella.
You mean Essence? Oh, yeah.
You know what?
And then Essence.
You know what? I'm gonna just roll a dice and we'll see what happens.
Oh no. Roll a
You know
D12.
what? Well, okay. Well, you want a D12 roll? That's okay. Same result. It's it's bigger.
I just look down at it and I'm like, and I just let go, look at her, and say, unfortunately, I am not going to kill you right now. And then I just I just walk over to where I'm gonna look around. Are there any like nasty rags that the bugbear has obviously used for uncomfortable things in here?
I mean, there's the very strewn, bed sheets
Blanket.
and some
Okay. I'm gonna
clothes and whatnot and shit.
I'm going to take a couple leather brands, tie the nastiest piece of cloth I can find that's big enough to make a ball, and I'm just gonna make a ball gag and just fucking gag her with it and tie it off as hard as I can in the back. It's a simple square knot, but I'm tightening it hard enough that you can hear her skull shift underneath it.
While she's trying to fight you the entire time.
Oh yeah. I'm going full strength with this. I am not holding back, and I just get it nice tight square knot. It's not like it has to be super good. If you want, I'll make the check.
It's fine.
Okay. And then I'm just going to be like, well, you're coming with me. And I'm just going to pick her and the chair up and like throw her up onto my shoulder. Holding onto the chair leg with one arm and like having her like nestle, like just nested in my shoulder plate. Grab my helmet off the bed with one hand, slot it onto my head, and walk out of the room and be like, Bella, you're lucky you're cute. And then just start walking out the castle.
Are you guys going back to your wagon?
Yeah, and Grandma's gonna wrap her arm around Essence and go, I like where you were going with that. We definitely need to talk about like techniques and whatnot. The tickling, I think that could be signature for you. Really do. But there's some better ways to go about it. Also, when we get back to the dojo, we're gonna have the birds and the bees talk again. Because obviously there's been some new development.
Essence is just like, it's the birds, the bees, and anything in between.
Yes, honey. Yes, it is.
Yes,
That's what they're talking about when they're walking out.
Nessa's gonna stare at Nan and Essence in horror for a couple seconds, and then just hurry out ahead of them.
Oh, and Grandma also opens the jar to let her put the eyeball in it.
Oh,
When
yeah.
we get back to Matthias, maybe he can put it next to our brain.
Ooh.
These two
gonna
are
have a
definitely
weird
chaotic
collection.
evil at this point. These two are definitely chaotic evil at this
You have unlocked Grandma's past. Grandma's like,
I haven't done
Okay.
enough evil stuff to be evil. yet.
So, as you guys are walking around this, and I hate because I rolled a d20 for this and got the 20, which was the check. There is a band of hobgoblins and wolves raiding your guys' wagon.
Broccoli's been throwing rocks at him.
Can't they just call down a divine smite on all of them and just be done with it?
yes. Please and thank you.
As I see them,
Upon
like, are they just
Dionysus
going
and be
through the
like,
stuff in the wagon?
We cannot deal
was
with
that?
this Dionysus.
X?
You just need to
They're just going through the stuff in the wagon, right?
Yeah?
What is my affinity with my lizard man?
Your bond,
Yeah,
6.
I wrote it down somewhere. What can I do with that? Because he's in a pot in there, and he's probably bored now.
He just brings food to us at that level.
Yeah, it brings food, and you can use his... If you're within a proximity in a deal, it makes sense. You can use his wisdom modifier for perception checks rather than your own.
Okay. I'm just gonna walk out, and I'm just gonna sigh, grab the sack of gold from... I'm imagining I'm holding her on one shoulder, and I have the sack of gold on, like, my waist or something. I just take it off and go, "Oi!"
They're all just gonna look over at you.
And I just say, "If you leave that alone, I will give you this entire bag of money and never hunt you to the ends of the earth and kill you."
How much you got in there?
Helly, how much is in here?
What's in there is 220 silver and 180 gold. Or not 180, 80 gold.
Just 80 gold? About
Yeah.
100 gold.
One of the hobgoblins that had just a box just tosses it back onto the wagon, and they all just start walking over.
As they walk over, I'm like, "So here's the deal. I give you this sack of gold, and you walk one direction, and we go the other direction. If I ever see you again, you see this woman," as I set her on the chair down.
Okay, that ain't no woman.
Right. Okay. You see this guy? You see what we get? See this guy? Notice how he's missing an eyeball and a piece of skin from his legs?
And Grandma's
He
gonna hold up the
actually-
jar with it and shake it around.
That could be you if I ever see you again. But I'm willing to give you this about 100 gold worth of coins in here to walk away, and we don't have to do this. Because quite frankly, we just killed about 30 motherfuckers, and I don't want to do this right now.
He killed
Just
30 in the
leave?
castle.
Do you want to continue that line of questioning, or would you like to get paid and walk away?
Did you go about and kill Grohl?
Where do you think I got the
Yes.
gold?
Hey,
Don't do it, Helly. Don't do it.
Can I aid Goblin Slayer's intimidation? These
I'm tempted to
hobgoblins.
sleight of hand his bag
Hey,
of gold,
hey,
take the gold out.
hey, the lead hobgoblin gets into a huddle with the other 3 that are there, and it just they talk for a minute.
Okay. I'll wait for them to deliberate. I'm not shifty.
At this
Grandma
point,
will go,
this is
do you want me
tired.
to take the bag and I'll hand it to him? Because you got your hands full?
I hand her the bag and I say, "Count out exactly 100 gold, and if they find out that we gypped them, they're going to come fight us, and we're going to have to deal with that."
You don't know what Grandma's planning to do. You can't threaten
He
her.
doesn't know what Grandma's planning to do. He's just telling her this because he knows Grandma well enough.
Grandma's gonna count. She's gonna look and she goes, "There's only 80 in here.
Yeah, but there's also a bunch of silver.
Are hobgoblins colorblind?"
Take all the silver, I'll add 20 gold to it, we'll have exactly 100 gold, and we'll give them 100
Eh.
gold.
You said about. The 80's about, and Grandma will take the silver out, put it in her pocket,
Fair
and just
enough,
keep the
honestly.
80.
I didn't actually count it, so that's fair.
Essence is just holding the wolf head, petting it.
Like an evil cat. Like the.
We're so evil. We accidentally became an evil campaign at the end.
You guys really did become an evil campaign.
We're sick and tired of this bullshit. We're ready to go home. We'll do what we need to.
We'll do some community service when we go home. These guys are all bad guys anyways, so we can justify a little bit of it.
I'm gonna
we said
count to
thank God.
10. 1.
Justify turning a blind eye to
And
the
Grandma's
woman
gonna start
who
counting up to
literally
10.
put a hit out on me.
Once you get to about 5, they're huddled, disbands. Like, we were originally thinking about trying to fight you for taking down the king, but I think I could be king.
You
Sure,
could be.
go
You got
crazy.
the face for it. I think
Honestly,
people would follow
look
you.
great. You would look great in a crown.
Hmm.
You should have someone make a crown with some of that gold.
I think I might. King
If you
Tang or
need a
Bloodsword.
metalsmith- Yeah.
Oh, but
What?
there is. What was it?
Don't.
Grick?
Don't even.
Grick and Morty, or Grick and Gordy. I think they were talking about being king. So you may need to go take care of that.
Rick and Gordy, the tentacle pets. They don't even
Yeah.
speak common.
Yeah, and there's plenty
I-
of food in there for them too, if you want to cut up the bodies for it.
But we were talking. We got a couple languages up our sleeve, but he was talking about being king. So
I think
You
that's
better
gonna
hurry.
have to be a persuasion roll.
If I was like, roll
fine with that.
persuasion on that one
I am
With the-
perfectly fine.
with disadvantage, because they know those things don't fucking speak common.
I don't. What they speak Goblin, right? I speak Goblin.
No, they
Oh,
don't speak common or goblin. They're a fucking
Um.
pet.
That's a nat 20.
At disadvantage.
I know.
Yeah, they'll
Still,
fucking
still not bad. That's a 19 plus 6, so 25.
yeah. Grick and Gory don't even speak a language that's decipherable.
That's fine.
Whatever.
25. Maybe these guys
25.
are
I want to. Hey, Helly, can I mutter like about 40 different cuss words in Undercommon at these freaking
If you feel so inclined to,
It won't help,
I
but
do
yeah.
feel excited to.
Fucking
No,
just
I-
learn and-
but I feel
you're
excited.
really just. Are you trying to stir another fight?
No, please.
No,
At
I'm
this point,
asking
I
disgruntled and want them to hurry along.
Well, literally, I was about to say before Nan started trying to talk shit, was they were going to take the bag and go in through the main entranceway.
Just- Grandma, just give him.
Grandma's
give him-
holding the bag out while she was saying this.
Yeah,
But it was a
I was
25.
I was about to say, before you started talking about Grick and Grorty, they were just going to take it and walk away, and then you stirred shit.
Do we still have the mind link, by the way?
Yeah.
Hmm.
We're all
Essence
too
was
exhausted
going
with the
to
mind
say
link
in
to
the-
still happen.
In the link, she was going to be like, we could play it as if the drow person gave us information and have them take her and kill her
In my head to
and
Essence,
leave us alone.
I'll say we'll bring her back to the prison. If they can get to her, they'll get to her. But we'll definitely let them know that she spilled some things.
Well, yes.
Anyways, as I lift the body back up, we've gotten all we need out of this one. And now, pleasure doing business for you, with you, whatever. And I'm just gonna start walking away as Grandma hands them the money.
All right, they've taken the 80 gold.
It was about 100. It's close enough.
and go in just through the main entranceway.
Okay, let's go. Let's leave.
All right.
Brave Dionysus that we made it out.
I'll say, when I was rolling that check, I rolled it as a DC 20 check and rolled the 20. So
Wait, I still have 6 shots at Cactus Jack. I'm gonna take another shot and hand the bottle to Nessa.
Same.
What's the
All
DC on that, Helly?
oh god, I don't remember.
On what? On taking a shot of...
Well, I failed 2 though, so I'm level 2 drunk at this point as I sit in the back of the cart and just I'm just going to put the lady still in her on her chair, and I'm just gonna pin her into the back of the cart and just sit across from her and watch her as I pull the lid off of my lava lizard and just reach in and start petting him on his back with my heavy clothes. I don't care if it hurts a little bit.
You get a little bit of a burn, a little sting, but it's not
bit warm.
major.
I give him scritches and just scritching the back of his head, and he's like wiggling his butt in the pot, and I'm just scritching on his head, and I'm like, we still have a chance to feed you, buddy. We can still feed you something.
I just want to climb on the back of the donkey and just lay face down on the back of the donkey.
There's no saddle on the donkey.
I don't care if there's no saddle on the donkey. I just want to lay flat on my stomach with my face down on the donkey.
All right, hey, dude. Well, are you
Breaking
guys gonna
myself
start?
over the donkey. That's
We're
what's
traveling. We're traveling
Yeah.
as best we can. At least we're getting far enough away from here that we can take a long rest, or at least a short rest.
The days travel back to Phandalin.
Goblin Slayer, can I use your horse? Would he be fine if I ride? Because we just don't have room for all of us in the cart.
I just lean over and look over at my horse and say, Tunaka, Fesush. He'll let you on, you know.
Cool. And Grandma will get up on the horse.
The horse kind of
Nessa
side-eyes
peeks at
you
her
the
head.
entire time as you climb up on, but lets you ride him, begrudgingly.
I'll give him
Peeks up
scratches
her
behind
head.
the ear.
What language was that?
Your mom.
Man, I didn't realize we were dealing with a
Yeah.
3-year-old.
I'm talking to you, Nan. I'm talking to Goblin Slayer.
I'm sorry. I am on. I have not had that kind of adrenaline rush in a long time.
It's Goblin. It was Goblin. It just means Tanaka let her on.
Okay.
Let them on is the command. His name is Tanaka.
Yeah, no. That second word just sounded like something completely different in Dwarvish, so I was very confused.
What does it sound like in Dwarvish?
All right. Well,
It sounded a bit like penis.
Well, this one's got a pretty nice one. As I just start, I take my helmet off again, and start wiping my face off with a rag from the cart and a water skin. I'm starting to clean my face off and stuff.
all right. So I'm gonna skip the travel here, just because, again, we all want to get done with this campaign, even just a little bit. So the travel's fine. Y'all can get your long rest. During the travel, Gundred's gonna show his map, showing the location of the lost mines.
Oh, with the long rest, we use our hit dice, or do we just get our hit
It's
points
just-
back?
In
we
long
get
rest,
back.
you get your health back. And the
Cool.
cave, that red X that I posted in the chat, is where Lost Echo Cave is, which is the location of the lost mines of Phandelver.
Yeah, Wave Echo Cave.
No.
Essence is going to be like, how did the bugbear not notice that on the map?
I think he did. He knew where it was. That's why one of the reasons why we had to kill him.
Also,
He was
Bugbear
trying to
was
sell. He was
kind of
trying to
also
sell
an idiot.
Dweebus here, as he points to. Is she still keeping up the ruse of being me?
She's back to being the drow. She was trying to do head games against Essence.
I'm
It
surprised she
didn't
didn't do
work.
grandma. I feel like that would have
Essence
caused
is
more.
immune to head games. Essence is
Essence is
immune
the
to
head
being
game.
fucked with.
Yeah, Essence is the head game.
You
This
know how
one
I have an
here.
immunity to disease?
He was trying to
Essence
sell
has
this one
immunity
here
to
the
being
map.
fucked with.
They were having a
Don't show
conversation
her the
about it.
map. You don't know what kind of mental game she may have.
Yeah, well, she knows that we have the map, but she knew that already. She hasn't seen the
Not
map.
enough to play mental
As like
games on
as
me.
we're talking about her, she's like on the other side of the camp with Silder planted a sword right behind her, ready to just fucking end her.
I've been kept away from her.
Yes, very much so.
I'm really
specifically
proud
been
that you
staying away from her.
tried for your first time torturing. It was a good try. I'm really proud of you.
I-
You got experimental.
Hey, Grandma.
I'm proud of
I
you.
realize
Yes.
torture is part of
Let's-
war, but I still do
I
not
don't
like
think
it.
I ever wanna
prefer
do
just
that
kill
again.
things.
Alright, honey,
with
you don't
that.
I
have
prefer
to.
just to make
Okay.
things.
Next
You
time,
don't have
Rather
to.
make
Don't worry
evil
about it.
things
I'll
done.
take care
next
of it.
time, what we're gonna do next time is I'll give you my leatherworking tools, and I'll leave you in the room, and you can do whatever you want. But I don't want anything to do with it anymore. That was not fun. Honestly, when I was telling her I didn't want to do it, I really didn't, and I thought it would be more okay, but I'm really not okay with that.
That's fine, honey. And you don't have to give me your leatherworking tools. I don't, because I don't really use them a lot. I don't prefer using them. I like using my own tools, those kind of things, or these. And Grandma like puts her claws out and then puts them back in. So no worries. You keep your tools. I'll be good.
All
The
right.
entire time we were on our way back, Essence was thinking of different ways of potentially trying to learn torture, just in case we need to know how to do it, and I'm the only one there.
I can supply you with plenty of hobgoblins and goblins later.
Also, I do have a friend who works at a really nasty dungeon. Not the fun. Well, both are fun in their own ways. But like, we could take you there.
No,
Let them somebody
Don't wanna
show
go.
kind
Don't
of what they do and whatnot. That maybe we'll do a field trip.
I'm taking another swig, Helly. I'm up to 4 now. That's-
DC
That's
Constitution
so
saving
that's-
throw.
so I've done one. I have gotten 1 5, 2 18s, and I just rolled a 1.
Okay, you're slumping over.
I'm like at this point, like I'm like sitting. I'm like I've like taken my armor off, and I'm like laying in my bedroll, taking another swig, and it just starts to hit me, and I just set the bottle next to me, and just like pass the fuck out.
Yeah, you're getting slumped.
I'm not taking a watch. I am done. D-O-N-E.
Grandma's gonna take the alcohol and put it in her bag just so Essence doesn't get it.
Essence is like
Essence
full
gonna
on in
put-
the thought process at the moment.
Yeah, Grandma's
That
not
and
taking
look
that
at
I
her
risk.
figure at this point, Nessa's just polishing her sword and her holy symbol. Be like, this was a lot. This was more than I expected to take on trying to become a knight.
Hey,
This
it,
was
it always
delayed.
is. It
Mhm.
always is.
It was great. It went really well.
Now, when you say we're skipping the travel, are we gonna be back in town, or are we still doing rounds
We're-
for Night Watch?
I wanted
Hey.
to do a little bit of play there. Okay.
Hey, you guys also will take an entire session on 1 days of travel. Just being
This is
honest
true.
here. Just don't shoot the messenger,
no,
but feel free to
that was-
fucking shoot me.
Yeah, that was all I wanted to do. I am now out. We'll make it to the place next morning.
Yes. So we are now.
We did get a chance to go back, go to the inn, clean up, and we're now
So
like,
you guys, at this point, I'm gonna say you guys are just now pulling into the inn or pulling into town. I'm summoning you here now, X.
Oh,
This
also
point-
at some point throughout this travel, I am going to wrap up her leg and the chest wound we gave her. I am also going to pull the rag out of her eye and like put like a strip of leather over her eye
So-
for like a bit of an eye patch.
Our
I thought
I'm
of
like-
wiggling down inside my chest, but I just imagine it's between the boobs. She's just not.
And I think with that, we are going to go about and call it for the evening, just because it is getting a bit late, and we will start back up with you guys getting back into town with
Oh,
Seldir
Yep.
and Gundred.
We are down to our possibly last few sessions of this campaign, guys.
We have an entire way
Congratulations,
back
you
in
guys
there.
are entering the final chapter.
Final
Yay.
chapter.
Woo.
We make it back to the inn, and the first thing I'm doing is, well, I don't have a lot of money left now, but I'll
First
buy
thing
more
Nuts is
alcohol.
doing is getting a damn bear.
Oh yeah, Grandma and Essence would be
Oh,
heading
no.
towards Matthias.
I am out of gold now.
Grandma would have handed you back the silver, so you'd have at least the silver.
Okay.
I don't have
220.
any gold. I got some silver and copper though. I got a little bit of cash. Just a little bit.
Also, X, I am sending you a link that I'm just pinning for future nonsense.
Oh no.
It's the drinking rules.
Oh man.
Just because, drinking rules.
Anyways, that's all, folks.
Yes. So, thank you guys all for tuning in, as always. And we will see you all next week, where the party should hopefully be making their way to the Lost Echo Cave in our last zone of the campaign.
Later, nerds. May Dionysus bless you all.
Night.
Good luck. folks.
Bye.